man. Awesome job, dude. Awesome job. Let's go, boys. Let's go. We got a champion. Yes. Lincoln, sorry, boys. Yes.
And welcome, everybody.
Hello!
Are they all supposed to be like statues? I was the only one moving.
I'm moving.
So we
There
are
we
no
go.
longer boxes on a computer. We're now, we don't have bottoms still, but that's fine. Welcome to NASCAR Weekly Podcast.
Sponsored by Lenovo.
Yeah, get a plug in there, Lenovo.
The NASCAR Weekly Podcast, sponsored by the NASCAR Weekly Podcast.
What is this? That's
Now,
crazy.
as you guys know, this is a very special occasion. We have been doing this thing 149 episodes prior to this one, episode 150.
Crazy.
I think this calls for a celebration. Yeah!
150.
What's a celebration without a cake?
That's right.
Who brought cake?
Who brought the cake?
Here we go.
Oh, this is so awesome.
We
Look this
did
up.
this for episode 100.
Are they gonna be able
except
to see that?
Y'all can see it, right?
Make sure you hold it over the laptop.
We have a cake, a cookie cake, and it has our picture. It says episode
Yep.
150. We did this for episode 100, except it was just me, and
He ate all.
and I gained a few pounds, and I still have it.
Well worth it, I'm sure.
But all right, so what do we sing for this?
I was thinking, do we sing Happy Birthday or something?
Feliz cumpleaños. Oh, no. Okay.
For he's a jolly good
we're
fellow.
in Nashville.
Oh, no, wait, hold on. This ain't the end of me, the end of you, something.
Wait,
Wait,
no, guys, I know we need to sing.
What?
NASCAR's theme song.
Oh, that's cringe. 55! That was so cringe.
That was pretty good.
Hey, congratulations, everybody. Let's
Well done.
rock.
Well done, y'all.
150.
All right, 3,
3,
2, 1.
Oh,
Oh, that was a bad idea.
those lungs, Dan.
Everywhere.
Us with smoke.
It looks like a
Oh my
Cheech and Chong
God.
show in here.
We're not in Vegas anymore.
Oh,
We're not in Las Vegas.
What a way to start.
You did that right under the smoke detector.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, if it goes off, I swear.
So if we start here.
Oh gosh, we're off to a great start.
Oh.
We're not even 5 minutes in. It's hilarious.
And the thing is, only Darian and I did shots of whiskey before this.
I had more, but that was by accident, though.
Well, as some of you guys can see from the stuff in the background, we're up here in my NASCAR room. We got plenty of NASCAR memorabilia to make us all happy up here. And we can get in the mood for the race this weekend at Nashville
Did you say in the
Superspeedway.
mood? Ooh, in the mood.
Oh,
Nice.
When the moon hits your eyes.
I feel bad for our Spotify listeners right
This is not a Spotify show this week.
By the way, everyone, make sure to lick the like button, everybody.
now. Lick that like button.
150 episodes. Appreciate all of the
250
support.
watching already. So
Yeah,
nice
and
job, guys.
I do see we do have
Nice.
some people who are sending some super chats. Again, like usual, we'll get those at the top of the hour.
We should probably get to some racing at some point.
Yeah.
So you can see right here in front of me, I got a special All-Star diecast right in front of me. We just had this year's All-Star race, and plenty of musical stuff out there.
No, plenty of
Yeah.
cringy musical stuff out there. I've never... Look, I mean, I don't have a problem with that song per se, but who the hell asked for a Pace Lap concert? I've never heard of that ever in my life.
Eric, did you ask for it?
Yeah, Eric, did you ask for
I
this?
didn't ask for it, but I'm like the only one up here who didn't hate it. I don't know. I thought it was.
I didn't hate it.
I just
didn't
thought it was just-
I
Oh,
was
I
indifferent.
hated it.
I was
Danny
indifferent.
was
It was-
irate on Twitter.
I was triggered.
He was upset about
I was
it.
just so confused. I was like, wait, you're supposed to be talking about the race and stuff, and they're playing all this music. I'm like, what is going on?
It was a gutsy call, but the way I looked at it, it's an all-star race, supposed to differentiate it from another event. And would you rather listen to Jeff Gordon and Clint Boyer awkwardly try to call someone on the
then
radio?
If we're gonna do that, get an all-star performer.
Like Pitbull.
that's
Who's
true.
that?
That's
That's a
what
car
I
owner,
kept
right?
saying.
Didn't Eddie Gossage say he's like, oh, there's my buddy Sam. He's been wanting to do this for years or something. There's an Eddie Gossage call. I guarantee you. Of course, Eddie Gossage.
Oh no,
would be a
I
big
think
Sammy
I
Hagar
saw that
fan.
was entirely his decision. So.
I bet it.
of
it
course.
would- Eddie says goes at least.
Yeah. Well, at
Yeah.
least it used to.
Until-
Until
until
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, until now.
Until Sunday.
But I mean, yeah, that was a big discrepancy with everybody. But the thing I was focusing more on was the racing itself.
Yeah.
Like-
The only way you can make Texas exciting is have 20 lap spurts,
Yep.
basically.
Restart.
Yeah.
They at least NASCAR acknowledged that, hey, the racing at Texas kind of sucks. So, let's throw restarts out and make it somewhat more watchable.
I'm telling you, 3 Mile Superspeedway is the answer. Everything's bigger in Texas. You can make it an event that people actually want to watch.
We were talking about this
Yeah,
earlier.
my idea was 3 miles, but you make it like all straightaway with Martinsville turns at the
Oh,
end.
yeah, and
so
then-
you're like watching the cars go back and they come around.
It's
You're like,
Talaville.
And
It's
you have
Talaville.
and you have an homage to the original Brickyard by the entire front straightaway being
Yeah.
bricks.
And you can say the backstretch is inspired by the backstretch of Pocono.
yeah,
So we're
and the
taking
corners of Dover.
Oh my god, it's like they take the worst other tracks in NASCAR and put them together to
Pretty
make
much.
Texas. Let's take Indy, let's take Pocono.
It's like, you thought this was bad? Wait till we're done at this place.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh! But
Somehow.
overall, I mean, this All-Star race, I don't know. I was really negative a few weeks ago when we were talking about it because I was like, all this like format stuff. It was really confusing and stuff. But once the race actually kicked off, I mean, it really wasn't that bad. I mean, now it's Texas, so it has its moments and stuff. But overall, I thought it was decent. It was a pretty decent All-Star race.
The racing was better than I thought it would be, honestly.
Yeah, for Texas standards, it was pretty good.
I'll say this for the All-Star race. I don't want this package being used in points racing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it wasn't, it wasn't as bad as honestly, it was honestly kind of better than last year. I mean, as much as I love Bristol.
we were there last year.
Would it be fair to say that the heat played a factor into this one?
Yes.
It was
It did in
140.
the open race especially.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
that first stint they wrecked like 5 times.
First
I think
15 laps, 3 cautions.
Everyone's thinking of a bad taste in their mouth from, obviously, the 3-day rain event.
I'm sorry. Emu and Doug is in the chat. That's freaking awesome.
Whoa.
Whoa!
That's so cool.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
But which one wrote the super chat?
Emu.
Oh, absolutely.
Totally emu.
I don't think
Yeah.
Doug knows how to use a computer.
Yeah.
He's too busy talking about insurance. But anyway, as you're saying.
My mind blanked. I was like, Emu and Doug. Oh,
Liberty,
yeah.
Liberty. And wet teddy bears.
Oh, the wet teddy bears. It's disgusting. No. Give me more emu.
But yeah, I mean, it was like the Open honestly wasn't as good as the All-Star race, and that was like I can't remember the last time we've had an All-Star weekend where it's been that way. Like it was just basically Rex and whoever got out front, aside from Chastain, basically had it. And I will spin that UFO at one point.
And technically, Eric Almarola has 2 wins this season.
Yeah, they don't count.
Yeah, nothing.
Really helping him out. 28th in points.
I love how they even like brought that up. Like you can't ignore it anymore.
can't.
Just how bad he's been
Who
this year.
was it? Was it Mike Joy who said during like the beginning of the race like that Eric Almarola's season is maybe the worst he's seen from like a superpower team
yeah.
like
He
ever?
said he worded it as he's had a lot of bad luck.
Well, yeah, and then he still went on to say, which is somewhat true. He has some bad luck moments. He's
Yeah.
also,
You have
running
to put it
30th
in there because
first year qualifying.
I don't think that Almarola is a bad driver. It has been more bad
I think
things.
just a bad
I
season.
think he's a very average driver in a good car having a terrible season. So it just doesn't add up. The math doesn't make any sense.
Nothing is.
But what does add up is that Kyle Larson is damn near unstoppable.
Yeah, Larson's on a different level.
He finished
There's-
4th in I think a sprint car race last night. I think
Oh,
that was
crap.
his-
The streak's over.
That was his first like non-win I think in months.
That means it's coming to an end.
Yeah, maybe he's
It's a
vulnerable.
good run. A good
I
run.
did not anticipate Larson to be this dominant, though. I figured he'd be good and it would take some time, but this dominant at this point in the
And-
season? Wow.
And how about this fact? Just because of what happened last year, he didn't compete in it. He's won 2 consecutive All-Star races
At
now.
2 different tracks
Mhm.
with 2 different teams.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 completely different formats.
2 different packages.
2 different sponsors.
2 different numbers.
He was a Chevy the whole time, though. That's what the key. That is the key.
Yeah.
Which that might actually be the
It
key
probably
to actually
is.
the
Probably
The
is.
Chevrolets,
Well,
are, especially the
that
Hendrick
makes me-
Chevys, are so much better than everyone else right
That
now.
makes me think of something else. We're talking about how bad Almarola, how bad Stuart Haas has been. Everyone was saying like, "Oh, Tony, why didn't you just stand up to Ford and tell him you had to get him on your team?"
He said, I tried.
Oh man.
Like, I'm wondering if he did go there, would he be doing this good?
Oh no. He
No.
wouldn't do that shit. But he might be running like how Harvick's running, maybe.
Yeah, he would put that team on
You
his
know.
back, but not to
Like,
this level. though.
Harvick this year's running how Larson would with Ganassi, which
Yeah.
says a lot about SHR
Yeah.
struggles this
Yeah.
year. But I think that's where we'd see Larson if he was with SHR. But no, yeah, Hendrick I mean, he picked a good time to be there. We were talking beforehand, Jimmy Johnson drove the 48 last year, which is now the 5, and obviously didn't get these results. And it's Jimmy Johnson's past his prime. But I will give Jimmy some credit. Hendrick wasn't this good last season.
Yeah.
If he had gotten these cars all of last season, he probably would have won a race.
They were picking
maybe
up,
not 3 or 5 or 6, but maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah, towards the end of the season, they were picking up.
That's true.
Especially Elliott and Bowman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did.
I think wasn't Elliott and Bowman? Didn't they have the 2 most points of anybody in the last 10 races last year?
Yes, because if Bowman just had a win, he would have easily been in the championship 4 because he was like that. He was that strong. He was like only. I forget how many points. It wasn't as far behind Chase Elliott as far as like what they made together.
Yeah, I mean it was real, and Jimmy Johnson too was even picking up the pace at the end of last year too. It wasn't like the last race he was actually a top 5 car.
Yeah, he finished 5th.
Yeah, I mean he was. I wouldn't say Jimmy Johnson of old, but he was definitely Jimmy Johnson of at least like 2017.
Yeah.
But looking a bit at the ratings, I think this one's surprising for a lot of people, but I think there's a real solution here to why the ratings went up a lot. Not to say that it was.
Yes, the ratings were up this year for the All-Star race.
I think the ratings were up because everyone lit up Twitter saying they're singing there in the race. Turn on.
It was all Sammy Hagar.
Oh my
Whoa!
God. Okay.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh, I just gotta say this.
I'm gonna get up and walk away and come back and see if that's still there.
Yeah.
Is that real? Is that allowed?
It's real.
Hey, we will always get back to everyone's super chats at the top of the hour, but huge thank you to Mr. TVP-83 or underscore 83. $150, much appreciated. Only fitting for the 150 episode for this donation.
Thank you.
Congrats, guys, and have fun in Nashville. Greatly appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That is very generous, and we're very grateful.
That's crazy. Thank you guys so much.
Oh,
No, and there's. I could read the Georgia one later if you want.
okay. I'll have you read Jar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the ratings though for this week was a 1.64 rating with 2.735 million viewers, which is up 12% from 2019, and is the best exhibition race ratings since 2017, according to Adam Stern. So, I mean, I think it being on a Sunday night helped, but I think being the best since 2017, I think there's a little more there than just.
That's
being on the night.
phenomenal to go back that deep and be like, hey, it's been the best since this time. In 2017, that was the last year Junior was in the sport too. So
Yeah, that says a lot.
that says a lot right there.
Say what you will about Eddie Gossage, but he is good at marketing. And I think you look, Texas Motor Speedway gets railed, especially the last 5 years. It just gets absolutely destroyed by fans on social media. Especially.
Myself included.
Oh, all of us. It's my home track.
Yeah.
And I still think it's
Everybody
good
to everybody.
We literally started the show railing on it.
But somehow, some way, if you look at the ratings year after year, and I don't know them off the top of my head, but it typically gets better ratings than you'd expect. Like, people tune in to see Texas for some reason. I think it's because it's the only, for the longest time, was the only race in Texas, and that's just a huge market. Dallas, Fort Worth is a huge market, but, something about that, moving it from Charlotte, where maybe it had gotten a little stale, and last year, didn't they run it on a Wednesday night last year?
Yeah,
they did.
So obviously it was going to be last year's.
Yeah.
So then this year, going back to Sunday, or going back to the weekend, specifically, I think moving it to Sunday is a big deal. I think that's what really, that's where that 12%, I think most of that 12% probably came from.
Which Sunday, a lot of people would say is like prime day for sports, so maybe it makes more sense to have your All-Star event be on a Sunday.
And plus, a
anyways.
Sunday night event in the summer is different than, in the fall, obviously.
See, they used to have the All-Star race before the Coke 600, and wasn't that always going up against something big? I can't remember.
All-Star, or no,
Probably
yeah,
NBA playoffs.
Yeah, that's the first thing that comes to
playoffs,
mind.
Probably.
What was the MLB All-Star game around that time?
No, it's
No,
always in
I
June,
was-
July.
Oh, okay.
And also, you have to NHL playoffs as well.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the, for the second, I was going to say NBA All-Star, but the Busch Clash usually goes up against the NBA All-Star weekend.
Yeah.
So that's a different part of the year.
But and something else just to add about the ratings. Well, one thing that people wouldn't think of with the ratings is that Texas always outperforms tracks like Martinsville.
Mm-hmm.
And
crazy.
even back in NASCAR's heyday, it outperformed the first Bristol race.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know what it is about Texas, but it draws people. It's kind of, I would almost think it's the name. Because it's
It's
like
Texas.
Well, you look at Indianapolis, for instance. Like, let's be real. Nobody liked the Indianapolis rectangle, oval, whatever the hell you want to call it. But it always got better ratings than basically every race during the summer. Every maybe aside from Daytona, but a lot of times it even outperformed Daytona.
Yep.
So it's weird. People are finicky, and you can't just trust Twitter for what people want.
You can't make predictions based on Twitter.
You can't, especially
You can
NASCAR
take
Twitter.
that
You
to
can
the
make
bank.
wrong ones.
So you can make a prediction, but you'll probably look foolish. with
Look,
the
the first rule
result
about
comes.
NASCAR Twitter is don't take NASCAR Twitter too seriously. Basically, don't do that.
Yeah, just have fun. Like,
Yeah, have fun on there.
live life like NASCAR Chasm, because he's literally made a career just being
The
goofy
most
on there.
wholesome member of NASCAR Twitter for
I
20 years
I gotta-
since Twitter was invented.
Okay, I did something today that if you can make him go, oh gosh, or something like that, then you've really done something to
He
be
knows not to drink your
weird,
water,
because
Oh.
I stopped myself.
I quote tweeted him with something today, and he just went, oh god. So yeah, just
Nice.
go to my
Nice.
Twitter and you'll see it.
Also, I lost my pen.
Oh, you did? Oh no, it's
Yeah.
right here. No, it's
It
right
is?
here. It's just hidden. It's hidden.
Thank
basically.
you.
What do you-
I found my pen. Well, because I write down the picks.
Oh,
And
of
yeah.
course.
I have a short
yeah.
memory.
That's right.
I will be doing that as in
And
person.
it's not
for
like
the
this,
first time.
gets saved online forever and ever right
Yeah.
afterwards.
It's don't spoil the illusion.
Ah.
But you know what we can go to though is the poll.
The poll, the famous iceberg poll. Do we have a
And,
new poll record?
Oh crap! I'm offline. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't.
But a lot of people voted.
But
right?
it's second all time.
Oh,
Okay.
so it's close.
So we're
Whoa.
close.
Yeah, that's
there we are.
respectable. That's more than respectable.
Yeah.
So we had 16.6 thousand votes,
Wow.
Okay.
which is good, especially since we had
Good.
approximately
Is that more
8
people than live in Nashville, Tennessee?
Mr. Local.
Wait, what's the number again?
16.6 thousand.
Yeah, that's a lot more.
That's what I thought.
Well, 30% of you thought this is a great race. 33% thought it was a good race. 22% said average. 8% said below average, and 7% said bad. Which means that 63% of you approved and 15% of you disapproved. Let's look at some comments here. And I actually have to now hide
Yeah, I'm gonna
the
hide it.
final comment from these guys because
Oh.
don't want them to like cheat and find out. So MV Rounder, congratulations, you got the top comment.
Woo!
MV.
At least on my end.
You get a slice of cookie cake.
Oh, wait, I think you got. I found this out on one of my streams. You guys have been saying it wrong all along. It's MVR owner, not MV Rounder.
I've been saying MV Roner for the longest time.
What's an MVR? What is that?
I don't know. I guess it's a
A
car.
multi-vehicle
MV.
restriction?
Thank you.
MV.
Mr. Owner.
Mr. Owner.
So he says it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, at least they did something different for the All-Star race, I guess.
That's about it.
It was definitely interesting to say the least. Edit. I somehow managed to rickroll Mike Joy on Tuesday.
Wait,
Not-
What?
What?
Really?
Context.
Yeah, give some context. with
Yeah,
that.
I need to hear the
I,
comment.
Yeah.
I'm looking in the responses to see if anyone has given any, but they're not loading. Oh, no, they did as soon as I went out.
MV, leave something in the main chat.
Yeah,
Explain
Andy, what the
that.
heck is going on? What did you do? How do you
Rickroll?
Don't
Mike
harm
Joy?
Mike Joy.
Yeah, I know. We love Mike Joy, man.
The dude finally gets to rest after carrying Jeff and Clint for 5 months. He can't. Don't let him force him to deal with Rick rolls.
Basically puts the whole team on his back.
BTTF 1985. Nobody. Nothing. Kyle Larson. Here comes the money. Let's see what else we got here. NASCAR Mobile 48 says, fun fact, Larson was the last driver to win the All-Star race in a mile-and-a-half racetrack.
That's a
Yeah,
true fact.
True fact. True.
GH Camp with a K, 24. I've certainly seen worse races. Racing itself was mostly enjoyable throughout the night. Unfortunately, everything else going on tonight kind of took away from it. 3 to 4 stages seems like a good idea moving forward. I voted average, by the way. So let's get to the negative ones.
Yay!
My prediction was almost exactly right, though. I think I don't know if I said that on this show, but I
You
said it on
did.
one of my shows
I know
that
what you're gonna say.
that everyone was gonna. They went to Bristol last year with high expectations. It was an average race, so everyone was bummed.
And low expectations
They go in
this
this
year.
week with low expectations. It was an average race again, and now everyone's like,
Like,
look,
this is the greatest
you're-
thing.
You're trying to find a negative comment about Texas Motor Speedway. I can't believe
Keep
this.
your
Like, it's actually
expectations.
difficult.
We're only 4 comments in, Eric.
Never mind.
Yeah, no, no, yeah,
I
yeah.
started scrolling.
Wait
I
a
was like,
minute.
whoa.
Remember, all the positive ones always go to the top.
But that's what I think people are liking the positive. People. It's the internet. People like hatred. If you see someone hating, you like it. So it's still
Ads on.
No, that's Twitter.
Fry Guy Clip Z says it is painful to watch them be unable to pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
I
think-
saw a few passes.
There were a lot of passes, but you notice guys would get, they'd invert, so like you'd put Blaney in the
Yeah,
back. of
I
the
mean,
pack.
they
And
inverted.
He could make his way through the field, but the problem is it's because of the speed they're close together. He'd pass 3 cars, and then he'd get passed.
Yeah.
And then he'd have to fight back, get that guy. But, like with old rules packages, if you were the faster car, you'd pass and move on. You'd
Yeah.
never have to worry about defending that position. So there is a little bit of a difference.
Okay, you just found a funny one, so tell us what it is.
Tank Slapper says, well, it exceeded my expectations, although my expectations were low.
Yeah.
And then D-Ray is in the chat here. That dude named Dale.
D-Ray.
Says, it went way better than I thought it would. I'll take my L since I've been smack talking this being at Texas and how bad it would be on my podcast. It was pretty good race, I'll admit.
Yeah.
What? Fish Productions, too many gimmicks, but then again, it's the All-Star race, so I'm not really sure what I was expecting.
Yeah, true.
All right, I got to scroll because we have like 650 comments
Gazillion.
this week.
And by the way, we got 349 people watching, and we only have 135 likes, so we need you to
Lick the like button, everybody.
Liam Wetterman says, I can't stand this Aero package. He has a Brad Keselowski profile pic, so I can understand why. Kick. We're just going to say that. Kyle Larson will win the championship with how he's going. Well, he's definitely, I think, the favorite.
Got to be the favorite.
Yeah. Jeez, there's so much scrolling.
Can we talk for a moment about everything that happened on the last restart? Like, from Kyle Larson restarting behind Chase, pushing him to the lead, and then going to turn 3, got onto his outside and pulled him around, or pulled him back and was able to pass. That was crazy.
Yeah.
I don't say what you will with the Aero package. Nobody had gone that high into the PJ1 all night long, and he made it work.
Yeah.
And was able to get even for lead. And then when they got together and Keselowski made that move, he was clear. He lost that race by not taking the chance when he had it.
Yeah,
he had that lead, and he didn't take it, and it cost him.
Didn't Gordon and Boyer even be like, go up high, you're clear?
Well, Gordon, dumbass, was over there like, oh no, you're not. Oh yes, you are. But Boyer knew right away. He's like, go now, you got it.
Porto underscore Bowles says, way too complicated and confusing. Eric, is that familiar to you?
It's me.
That's you.
I get confused. So that makes sense.
It's a picture with Eric, so just letting everybody know.
You're becoming a lot more mean.
you are.
I've noticed.
Is our audio echoing, or just because because I yelled for a second there?
Let's go check on OBS real quick.
I think it might be good. Might be good.
It might have just been because I was yelling.
Check.
Check.
Okay, you went a little loud there.
Blah.
I think that one's a little bit more sensitive.
Yeah, this one is more sensitive.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll turn it down just a little bit. We're loud. We're loud, man. We totally messed everything up.
Hey, you guys are disrupting quiet time.
Yes. It's
Roller Coaster Line Production says, boring.
I was loud.
Yeah, Claudia just texted me and said Eric is echoing. If you can fix it.
Yeah. All right, I'll talk this. The problem is I'm yelling this direction. I'm yelling into your microphone.
Yeah.
So let me
You're becoming Stephen A. Smith.
do that. Yelling into other people's
Yeah.
mics. Is that what he does?
Probably. I'm trying to find the final. Okay, we got the final one.
negative.
It's
Well,
negative.
what's the name?
I think this one. I think the game should
Gatorade
be.
Cup Series X.
Negative.
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 That is positive.
No.
How can anyone say this is good racing? Brad had the faster car and couldn't pass Larson at all.
Oh, I don't know about that.
No one could pass the leader outside of restarts. There's no saving this track. That was awful. But hey, as long as NASCAR Twitter that has... Your grammar is awful. That has a hate obsession over boomers think everything is awesome, then nothing else matters.
It's so hard to read.
At least SRX is real stock
See,
car racing.
you can-
compared to this.
With the fun flag? No. Come on,
See,
no.
you can tell that they were very angry typing this because you wasn't able to read that.
Yeah.
They were just fat fingers pressing everything.
And
this is
I
why-
knew somebody was gonna immediately compare SRS to NASCAR and be like, it's better. It's way better.
Yeah, it didn't take long.
Immediately.
So,
Less than a week.
thank you all for voting. Vote this
Thank you.
week. Let's see if we can get up to 18,000 with
Yeah.
Nashville.
And what's the current iceberg poll record right now at the moment? Let's vote.
17.7 thousand.
Wow. So yeah, 18,000 next
So,
next
within our
record.
grasp.
So make sure to do it.
But there was more than just the All-Star race this past weekend. We had Xfinity and Truck. So,
Oh yeah, that happened.
Oh yeah.
what do we want to talk about with those?
Well, first off, I want to point out Xfinity Series ratings for 2021 on Fox up. What was it? 16%. So yes, 16% this year. So
The Todd Gibbs effect? No.
I mean, it really goes back to that younger demographic trying to find their favorite driver and stuff, and it seems like the Xfinity Series is the series they're looking into to find drivers to root for
I
the
think
future.
last year the Xfinity Series was the most entertaining series. You had so many great finishes. Darlington had 2 great finishes back to back. Indy Road Course, those just off the top of my head. Texas late in the year was great. They had so many great moments last year. I think that goodwill probably carried over a little bit. But I also think the introduction of new drivers like Allmendinger racing full time again, Ty Gibbs showing up and being the story every time he's on track, like I think that's also helped a ton. But that's really good to see.
And also in general, just like people enjoy Xfinity Series racing, love the current package in there too. You know, seeing these drivers use the best of their talents too.
60%, that's it.
That's huge, especially for Fox.
Yeah, that's very solid.
But well, somebody this weekend might make history and maybe retire because in part to what they did at Texas with the Xfinity Series, and that's Kyle Busch.
So if he wins, is he
It's
gonna?
over.
He smashes the guitar. I'm retired.
And he's racing this weekend, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Eminem's 54 car.
Oh, so Win 100 could be here. We could be witnessing.
200.
The-
No, 100. You might have
Yeah.
The M&M scheme does look really nice
It
on
does.
the Supra.
It looks good, except I noticed one of the renderings. Maybe it's not the final thing. Like usually the 18 is centered on the blue M&M on the door. The 54 is
Yeah.
off,
Way off.
and it looks
But
terrible.
they can't modify the font just to make it look right.
Just move the number. This is the one time. Move the number back a tiny bit, just a tiny bit. Just
Oh, there you go, folks. Eric, he said once the numbers, he wants the numbers pushed back. Confirmed.
just for this one, the M&M.
Heresy, be gone. No, but I mean, what's there really to say that hasn't been said for the last 15 years, other than like complaining about
He's
it?
not
I mean,
going to retire though. That's the thing.
No.
I think they already announced he signed on for
Yeah.
next year.
Yeah. He brings the
Honestly,
sponsorship.
He'll throw the races.
honestly, for Kyle Busch, I low-key expect him that when he's like says, "Okay, I'm done with Cup," he'll run full-time in trucks to get that championship that still eludes him there.
Good point.
That wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if he does that.
But I mean, there really wasn't too much. I mean, I don't want to keep dogpiling on Texas, but there really wasn't too much to talk about that I can really think of.
But I will say, I thought that both the truck and the Xfinity races were actually really entertaining for Texas.
For Texas standards,
Yeah.
Well, I actually think overall, I would say they were like solid 7 out of 10s.
I enjoyed that strategy played a part in the truck race at the end.
Yes.
I enjoyed that because we're so deprived of a lot of races ending because of strategy in a large part. I like seeing something like the truck race where they could pass probably better than any other series could this weekend. And on top of also being able to move around and race better, they were able to bring in the guys on pit road. The crew chiefs were able to make more of a impact.
Yeah.
You know, so I enjoyed that, and the fact that Jonathan Nemechek is on fire too this year. Like, he's getting overshadowed by Kyle Larson and Ty Gibbs.
It's good to see some a Nemechek like doing good again.
Yeah.
Because remember, he was an underdog for so many years, driving for his father's team, and even pushed that team to a couple of Truck Series wins back in the day.
I was at one of them in Chicago.
Yeah,
and
it was 2015, right?
I can't remember off the top
He was
of
in
my
the
head.
8, though.
He was in the
black 8.
he was in the 8, yeah, and he won off fuel mileage because
Yeah.
but
He has had the best career reset I think I've seen anyone, and he did it at the right age. He's still like our age.
Well,
so
you said career reset. I mean, like, yeah, he was a Cup rookie last year, but I mean, that was with Front Row Motorsports, and like, there's not much.
they seem to be
expectations
liking
on
to
that
rush
team.
people
I,
out.
Yeah.
I honestly think that Alfredo needs to do the same thing. He needs another year in Xfinity.
See,
Absolutely.
I think Alfredo just wants some of the Cup Series experience.
I think
without
that's all that's available.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I think he wanted that RCR ride that Snyder's got, and they went to
Yeah.
Snyder's.
Which at first I was kind of upset. You know, I think Snyder's done okay. He got to win, obviously.
At
so-
Homestead, yeah.
I think we figured he'd be better. I want to say this though, because I remember maybe season 1, even maybe 2, and I don't mean to throw him under the bus, but Austin Terrio was on our show, and we talked to him at the time. I think he was running part time for Rick Ware at the time in Cup Series, and we talked to him and asked him about like, what is it the difference? Is it like get to Cup even if it's not a good team, or is it preferred to run competitive and Xfinity trucks? And he said, from his perspective, it was smarter to just get in the Cup right away, even if it's for Rick Ware, even if it's for someone who's not competitive. But we've seen now this trend of Daniel Hemrick going back to Xfinity for a good team, not winning but being competitive, and now John Nemechek foregoing a 30th place or 25th place Cup ride for a winning truck ride. And now look, we're talking about him, and I think there's a great chance he lands with a future Toyota team. Austin Terrio's not in the sport anymore, you know? Like, I just wonder...
He kind of disappeared.
Like, I get there's value in being in the Cup Series and going to sponsors and saying, hey, I'm a Cup driver. Yes, I run 35th, but I'm a Cup driver. But, yeah, this could be the start of, like, a consistent trend that I'd love to see Alfredo get a good truck or Xfinity ride next year in the future. I mean, there are probably other drivers. For a while there, I kind of wanted that for Suarez, but I'm happy that Trackhouses seems to be working out. But we could see it going forward. At some point, you know, those truck fields and Xfinity fields might get to where they're almost as stacked as the Cup field with how young the Cup Series drivers are.
And I think there's a bit of a talent vacuum in the lower series. Not as much in Xfinity, but definitely in trucks, is that you're seeing a lot of these drivers get moved up too quickly. And it's just, they'll be in good rides and they can't perform up to the standard that someone like John Hunter Nemechek could.
I hate to interrupt us, Darian. Can you find a way to turn that fan off? Because someone just said to turn it off a little bit.
And if we're echoing whenever I talk, because I'm like kind of halfway between both.
They're saying move the mics farther away. Let's try that.
But anyway, I think that maybe having drivers move back to where their talent level really is in this time of their career, I think it might be better overall for the top 3 series combined. Like, it might have a little bit of, maybe some are moving around too much and a lot more journeyman drivers, but I think for at least a fan's perspective, it might make the competition better.
How old is John Hunter Nemechek?
I think he's 27.
No, he's like 23.
He's 23?
Yeah, he's like really
maybe
young.
I'm thinking of Christopher Bell then.
Yeah, Bell's pretty old.
Okay, people are saying that sounds a little bit better. So.
Oh, cool.
We'll wait till I start talking. Am I echoing still? This is how I like to talk.
Like people technically, they label John Hunter Nemechek as
24 in the chat's what they're saying.
Is he 24? Okay.
Okay, so basically, like, people label John Hunter as, like, one of these, young, up-and-coming drivers, but he's been in the sport for quite some time, since, like, 2015, 2014.
Well, and maybe we're reading it wrong. Maybe this is the Truck Series is his place. The way that, like, for Matt Crafton or Todd Bodine, it was their place to be on.
It also helps he's with Kyle Busch Motorsports, too. It also helps that, too. But also, you have to remember, the other drivers before him weren't winning any races.
It must be Eric, because they say it's, like, echoing something. You know what? We're going to do this. We're going to turn off my microphone, and we're going to put that one right here in the middle.
All right, let's try it. Let me change up the pickup pattern, though, because it may not be...
Can you tell we're new to doing stuff in person?
Yeah, well, we don't have like a professional mic setup. I'm worried that Darian and Danny are going to sound worse this way, but we can just leave it like that for now.
Okay, I'm doing an audio test. Okay, it's in the yellow, Jarrett.
Yeah, we're good to go. I'm talking.
Yeah, we're good.
Me and Jarrett should just like talk a little less loud. Hopefully, I'll try to.
Quit yelling!
Stop yelling!
The whiskey's making me loud.
I'm just so angry.
The whiskey's making me
I'm
relax,
so mad
bro.
that I drove all the way to Nashville and Ty Gibbs isn't even
I
racing.
feel like we did this last time in Bristol. We thought 2 microphones gonna make sense, and then 1 microphone was all we needed.
Yeah.
Well, either way, we're good to go. But yeah, I was entertained, but just to let everybody know at home, I was actually watching this after I finished, especially the truck race, after finishing an 18-mile run. So to be completely honest, as long as someone was not defecating on the TV screen, I liked whatever I was watching.
What a visual.
I had to think about that now.
Yeah, that's something.
I can always get these guys, like, just one-liner.
I didn't even actually get to watch Xfinity Truck Series. My wife and I, we were camping this weekend, so we didn't watch it.
You see, I was too busy watching IndyCar. There were some pretty good IndyCar
How'd Jimmy
races. He's terrible. It's JV in IndyCar.
Can we debate that for a second? I don't remember who it was. I think he must be an IndyCar reporter. Somebody tweeted, and it kind of got a lot of traction that, like, hey, we need to stop with the excuses for Jimmy. He just sucks. We wouldn't do this for any other driver.
Jimmy's just
and a lot of
having
IndyCar
fun.
drivers chimed in saying, you're an idiot, you're an idiot.
Yeah,
you're an idiot.
because Jimmy Johnson's just having fun. They
But I'm
appreciate
like-
him just being there.
I know, but it is a I look at it from this perspective of he's bringing new attention to IndyCar. That's true.
And Carvana, a lot of
And
money.
he's bringing some sponsorship to the whole series, but at the same time, he does suck. We can respect him for trying something new.
he
Nobody
does.
expected him to be good.
But also, you have to also remember he's not the only one driving that car too. Tony Kanaan sometimes takes over that program and stuff.
How many times did he spin out this weekend? Once or twice?
I think it was twice.
like he spins out every race.
Yeah.
He's the Cody Ware of
So he
IndyCar.
is a competition.
Oh, by the way,
caution.
Cody Ware is making his IndyCar debut this weekend. Actually, I swear.
Cody versus Jimmy.
Yeah. So that's gonna be a good battle.
No, but he is.
I'm not here to debate if Jimmy Johnson's good or bad. I think we all know he's not good at
he's
IndyCar.
pretty bad.
But it's more just I was just shocked to see. I can't name any of the drivers, but it was big name IndyCar drivers tweeting at this guy who was saying to me what sounded like kind of a fair take that he was an idiot. like they're pretty mad
I
at
think
him.
it's the respect factor.
Yeah, because
people said the same stuff. Like people would, like, especially drivers would stand up for older drivers in NASCAR, even though they were well past their prime and not doing well. The Labonte brothers right away immediately come to mind.
Yeah.
I think it's a respect factor, driver to driver, and that's something that unless one of us becomes a driver, we're just never going to understand.
I just didn't think the tweet, and I don't know it off the
But
top
it's
of my head.
objectively right.
I didn't think that the tweet was overtly hostile or
Like
aggressive.
so he wasn't. He was just stating like.
It felt like he basically was just saying like, hey, we wouldn't give these excuses to any other driver. So why are we making all these excuses every week for Jimmy? And I'm like, okay, I guess that's true.
it's objectively right.
I guess the point is that Jimmy does way more than just we have to treat Jimmy like he's a special case. That's probably the point they're making, is he's not like any other driver. Jimmy is a special case in this respect. And, as a race car driver, he's earned that right, perhaps. I think you could say as his overall career gives him the right to do this.
And also I'd say IndyCar's like roster right now, like the best it's been like maybe ever. I mean, just much talent.
You do need someone, who's going to make people want to watch. And Jimmy is that name, but then they'll get to know guys that they want to continue to watch, like Hertas and
Paddle Award, and
Rossi.
These young guys.
He's the one who got me after the Indy 500.
I always Rossi's been a little off too.
But that bird going down the front straightaway immediately was like, I like that guy. Yeah. Like there needs to be somebody like that can draw fans in after Jimmy's there, because I think you kind of see the same problem. We talked about it a little bit with Bubba Wallace and NASCAR, because he didn't win the fan vote. No. He lost to Matt Benedetto, who is probably past his prime.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
That surprised me. Not only a little bit.
That proves something. And at the end of last year, there was something come out that like who were the most known like people in a sport. Bubba Wallace, I think.
He was one of the most searched people last year. Basically.
He was like third. Newman was first, and that was only because everyone.
I just know, like, fun fact. So I have a windshield up in my living room at my apartment I recently moved into, and I have a bunch of photos from racetracks. And on there, one of the photos of like the 30 is me with Bubba Wallace. I had a friend come over a few weeks ago for the first time. He doesn't know anything about NASCAR. He comes in immediately. He was like, "Bro, is that Bubba Wallace?" And that shocked me. I'm like, I have a photo of Richard Petty. I have a photo of, Matt Kenseth, and he knows I'm a Matt Kenseth fan. He knows that name, but he immediately was like Bubba Wallace. Yeah. But the thing is, he's not a NASCAR fan. So I think the fans that are sticking around are not sticking around for Bubba. Maybe we kind of cut you off. You're making a point.
That's where I was going with it, yeah.
Now, if he was winning races,
that would change.
I mean, if he was even competing.
But Matt Benedetto's not competing, and he won the fan vote.
But I think the difference between Benedetto and Bubba is, in a lot of ways, Benedetto's popularity was more naturally grown.
Yeah, that's fair. His popularity boosted because 2019 was a great year for him.
Yeah,
statistically.
He had to. He was more of an underdog story, and now he's with
and even like in 2016 at Bristol with I believe Go Fast.
He finished wasn't it BK?
BK it was. Yeah,
8th place or 6th place.
Yeah. I mean, so
I think he had a good round with Go Fast there too. Actually,
yeah, and I think that when it comes to Bubba, is that, and you see it in a lot of other sports. I mean, like. Looking at NFL for a kind of a parallel here, anybody in the nation can probably pick out who Colin Kaepernick is. Yeah. Doesn't mean he's the most popular in the NFL or of NFL players in the last decade.
Yeah, hasn't played since 2016. Yeah, been a minute.
Make out whatever you want out of comparing one or the other. In that respect, if Bubba doesn't perform, he will be viewed as the Colin Kaepernick of NASCAR.
Yeah.
And so. I mean,
you hate to say it, but it's kind of true.
Again, it's early. I'll give him time, but it is something, just like with Jimmy, you can't judge Bubba differently either, whether you like him or hate him. You have to judge him evenly with the rest of them. But I just found it interesting that, I mean, out of the people that were left, he didn't win the fan vote. So
yeah, I thought that was surprising, because 2 years ago I would have believed it. Benedetto was riding that high.
But after all the stuff that happened last year, I figured, okay, he'll at least get the fan vote, right? And nope.
Did he wreck? I can't remember. Did he?
He spun out lap 1. Yeah, he spun out.
But he didn't wreck at Bristol. He did wreck, and I could imagine that was like, okay, if you had a wrecked car, you can't race in it.
You could say he got wrecked, but he got wrecked, basically.
McDowell was in his business a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit.
Yeah. But then you fast forward to a year later, and McDowell's a winner. And he's not.
But the point is, pretty much judge every driver objectively, all that stuff, whether it be Bubba Wallace, Jimmy Johnson, and really quick too. Also, I'm very happy that Felix Rosenqvist, he was okay.
Yeah, that was not worse.
I've never seen a freaking IndyCar throttle steak like that.
Have they been able to exactly find out what exactly?
I don't know. But I mean, that was.
I'm sure they're going to analyze.
Yeah,
it,
they got
it was really a throttle or if there was something else.
But thankfully,
because Indy cars are built so that's not supposed to be able to happen, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm down. I don't know.
I think I read that somewhere. I don't know if I just.
I mean, I don't think any car supposed to just stick like that.
But I think they had like a built-in fail-safe or something.
Hello there.
Whoa.
Would you like to watch the show too?
Hey, Danny, I really like that shirt, by the way.
Yeah,
it is a good shirt.
I really like that shirt.
Well, thank you.
I just like how bright his is. Like, Danny, your logo on YouTube's like black.
So I realized this. Blue on black.
Black and blue, baby.
Yeah. Blue on
2v2.
Okay. Well, we're talking about other racing series. There was another racing series that started up Saturday.
IROC? Oh, no, SRX.
IROC
Hey,
2.
just be careful typing that. The R is right next to E, and that could end up really bad.
Yeah, good point. But no, dude, SRX, man, it brought back that feeling I had as a kid watching IROC, but in a much different sense because you're not at Daytona. You're actually at the grassroots short tracks. What was the track's name? Sanford Motor Speedway? Stafford. That was some good racing too, and I did not expect to enjoy it as much as I did, to be honest.
It was a solid, I'd say A-, B+. Like everyone's like praising it like it's the greatest thing.
It wasn't perfect. It wasn't perfect.
Yeah, there were definitely
It
problems.
It wasn't really a close race or anything like that, I felt like. But,
It was closer than I thought it would be.
Yeah. I think the biggest problem
even without
is,
the fun flag.
Yeah, which I think they're addressing from what it sounds like.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
too many people was like, hey, you guys were supposed to be doing everything you say that NASCAR's doing wrong. And you go out and do that.
That was what Tony Stewart's over here like, oh, it's just good old boys racing, no gimmicks, no nothing.
Yeah,
Boom,
okay.
gimmick, one of the biggest
flag.
gimmick I've ever seen.
I'm not surprised though, because right from the get go, we've heard complaints that Tony's had for Goodyear, and it's the first person they signed was Goodyear.
Yeah. Well,
But
Gotta get that money somehow.
I'd say the biggest thing that I would say to improve, because Ray Evernham's looking at Twitter for improvements. That's where I'm like, you're gonna run into some problems.
see,
Ray.
what we lead the show with? Like,
Don't listen
take
to
Twitter
Twitter.
seriously.
Hell, you probably shouldn't take YouTube seriously
Yeah.
half the damn time.
Yeah. Don't take us serious. We're just guys.
We're just dudes.
I was joking
guys.
beforehand. We're like the meme of like the three kids sitting on the couches in like a circle that are like trying to solve the world's problems or whatever it is.
Me and
No,
the
they're not
boys.
like this. They're all like this. They're
Yeah,
like very serious. Or they're like, I don't remember.
3, 2,
Y'all know the
1.
meme probably.
3, 2, 1, let's do this, and then someone has a chance to screenshot this for a meme.
It looks like we're praying to the UFO. Spotify listeners have no idea what's going on.
I feel
Why did
bad
it get
for y'all.
quiet all of a sudden?
But I really loved how SRX did show IROC some love too. I really loved
I
that.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
They need more cars. I'm sorry, they need more
entries.
drivers out there.
How many did they have?
12.
Only 12, right?
12.
And like half of them were kind of off the pace, sort from
I
time to
would say
time.
off
or-
the pace. I mean,
Bill
Maybe
Elliott
Paul-
was surprisingly competitive.
Willie T. Ribbs was off the pace though.
Willie T. Ribbs and Paul Tracy were moving chicanes half the time.
Yeah. Like even Mikey had to move Tracy out of the way. Like, dude,
Mikey, he was the only one that got a major lead in that.
Dude,
championship
he was-
contender.
He
Watch
shocked
out.
me. I didn't expect him to be that fast.
I didn't either. I saw that and I'm like, wait, are we in 2003?
Yeah. Wow.
Biffle's gonna get him a win this year.
In the 69.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, Biffle not only, so Biffle, the first to lead a lap in the 69 in SRX history, the first to race the backup car, and there was something else Biffle
First
did.
heat winner. He
Yeah,
won
first heat winner. Yeah. So a lot of firsts for Biffle.
In the 69.
In the 69, of course. I still can't believe that. That's a real thing now,
And it
too,
was
him the
poop-
69.
It was poop color. I saw him put out a tweet or something. He's gonna be selling merch at like the next
Oh,
race
it's poop
he's at.
color. No, bro.
I know. I just
Change
want
the color.
Biffle 69 merch. I want to see him get creative with that. I want to see
I mean,
what
it's
he comes
poop
up
colors. That's
like,
the thing.
Like, say something like, "You just bought a Biffle shirt. Nice."
with. Like I don't know, just something.
You
or
just
something.
got
Be creative.
I know they said it was gold. It looked poop even on TV.
Yeah,
It looked just like
looked-
mucus.
Yeah, I saw more gold, honestly.
It was shiny mucus.
It was a mix. It was a hybrid.
It was.
His
was-
his car actually complemented
What was I gonna
those wheels a little bit better, in my opinion.
I know. I love
Now-
how we're all thinking the same thing.
I don't know if we are actually.
I think we
Now,
are.
really quick, there was another flaw too. I figured out. With the backup cars, you get fresher tires.
He did have,
So,
like-
so
yeah.
it's like,
He had, like,
do
20 or 30 laps.
Do I wreck this car and just get the backup for the final
It's
heat?
like it's just about done.
Oh, I know.
What
yeah,
was funny
basically.
was it was like there's like TV was like, oh, he has like 40 lap fresher tires. Then I think Ray Everham or somebody put a tweet. I was like, oh, they're 80 laps on the tires. And then at the end, Biffle put a
worse.
tweet saying, oh, we had 57 laps on the tires.
Is it-
I'm
but
like,
everybody-
nobody knew what was on the tires. It was,
They were fresh, basically.
I appreciate that though, in a sense, because it does remind me of my local short track.
yeah,
and
it felt like that.
it did, and what it proves, and I hope that NASCAR can do this, because I think they proved with the Bristol Dirt Race that they can switch up how they do pit road procedures. Is go.
I'm just reading the chat. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see.
Ignore
that.
them.
Are we all getting in?
So
No, just read the chat. I didn't mean to distract y'all.
So,
Jesus.
yeah, y'all read. So, I would say that, like, for instance, the Fairgrounds, right? We've been to the Fairgrounds. At least, well, us three have been to the Fairgrounds. We'll get you there one.
Yeah, please.
And the thing that is really intriguing, at least for me, about the Fairgrounds is that there is a racetrack in the racetrack.
Yeah.
and it hosts series. Oh
yeah, there are. Yeah, it's awesome. It's great.
Wait, did you really not know that?
What the hell does it even mean?
There's literal
there's a little race track.
It's a short track, and there's an even shorter track.
Like how Texas has
for like the legends and all that stuff.
Here,
Okay,
I'm
so it's like that.
Here,
All right.
let's just go.
It's basically
I
designed
got
for
you.
legends.
Keep reading the chat.
And stuff.
Nope.
Well, anyway, I
Who's
think that
tweeting at me during the show? Claudia's tweeting at me during the show. Doesn't she know we're live? Claudia doesn't.
Claudia, you can just come talk to us.
She tagged all of us. I'm just joking. Actually, it's a very sweet tweet. Thank you.
Thank you, Claudia. If you can hear it.
thank you, Claudia.
Thank you, Claudia.
Thank you.
Thanks, wife.
Did Shugs eat her?
He's a big man.
He's a big boy,
so it wouldn't surprise me.
This is already off the rails. I love it. We're not even halfway through.
Yeah, we're having a good time.
But going back to the Fairgrounds has that, and they have series that race on that oval.
There is a track in there.
I told you.
What is this?
So you gotta come out. You gotta come out.
I mean, that's okay. I guess I should have known.
So you don't have to change that up, and you could have maybe the similar pit procedures as, say, what they did at Dirt Bristol.
Yeah.
You know, it would save the teams money. They wouldn't have to send as many people out there, maybe. I mean, you can change stuff up based on what we saw here.
Are you trying to say that they don't need to make as many changes to run races there for NASCAR?
Exactly what I'm saying. And there'd be times where there wouldn't be, wait for it, as much noise. Yeah.
Hey, Karens. There you go.
So your dog will not be trying to claw out of the wall?
Is that an Australian accent?
I don't know.
It was close enough.
I don't know what that was.
The lady was Australian, so.
No, I know, that's right, but that was not Australian.
No.
But
He's watching too many Peaky Blinders, this guy.
By order of the...
So,
I can't say that part.
I know... oh, yeah, you can't say that. I know that if... He said if NASCAR ever brought them back to the fairgrounds, Dale Jr. would for sure try to race in that. So what if he goes and races and he takes the lead and those parents have no clue that the fans will be riding
Carnation did the meme. That's what I was thinking.
Thank you, Carnation.
Thank you, Carnation. Thank you so much.
Oh, man. This is going to be... I'll tell you what, y'all. Meme challenge, meme everything you
I wish
can
we could
from this
easily
episode.
flash the memes up on screen.
I know.
For you to see, but
His water.
that's the meme I was thinking.
That was so
of.
much fun. Thank you, guys.
Oh, man. Yeah, seriously. Meme whatever the heck you want. We're down with it. But...
I feel like we haven't got memed enough by Carnation in a while, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, I love it.
He's
so,
an OG, bro.
I do want to point out, though, the man of the hour when it comes to SRX fell flat on his ass. Doug Kobe.
Oh, yeah.
Track hero. Probably going to be pretty bruised.
Dude, like he had that moment, man, and then all of a sudden just slips on the checkered flag. I've never seen that in my life.
I consider that charming. That made me,
Yeah.
that's something I would
It
do.
was good. That was
So
funny. It was funny.
I could envision myself making the same.
But it's just like, dude, you had that
Same.
moment, you're on national TV, and then
Yeah.
you just fall on your ass.
To be fair, they kind of captured it at a bad camera angle and kind of came back so he was getting up, so it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
They didn't have the camera like directly up on him.
I like how he immediately gets up to. He's
So-
like, no, I'm good, because
So-
hey, it's
He
a
was-
moment.
He was not good.
They had cut to an interior camera. If that was NASCAR, they get the guy in the drone like right up on you, like hey, I'm
The
following
drone
you.
would have knocked him out.
Yeah,
what I'm thinking.
probably.
Yeah. But I want to ask you guys the question overall. What'd you think of it? Pass or fail?
Oh, pass.
Oh, it definitely
Fast.
passed.
Yeah.
Okay.
What y'all
why?
think of the broadcast? We haven't even mentioned that Alan
Okay.
Bestwick was
Okay.
back.
I want to say one thing.
Go ahead.
And I'm not doing this for the sake of the jokes I've made in the past. I'm saying this out of pure just what I actually feel about this.
boy.
Danica Patrick was uncharacteristically bad.
It was.
She is a good commentator. She really is. She's
She has
good
been. For
in-
Indy 500
yes.
stuff, she's been good.
She's very good. I don't know what happened the other
She was
night.
kind of out of her element, right? I mean, it's a new series and stuff.
It
I mean,
sounded
it's
like they gave her the script a week earlier, or maybe
Yeah.
the night before. When Alan Bestwick made the
made the
awesome
broadcast.
Bill reference, and she was like, "Oh, what is that? What they call him now?"
I know. I was like, oh.
now, I do.
I don't want to shame her because like there's little goofy things that I
Yeah.
mistake,
Yeah.
but like
Same.
it's like if you knew you're gonna be on national TV, I'm gonna Google Bill Elliott Wikipedia page. I guarantee you in the first paragraph
Awesome
it says
Bill.
something about
From
Austin.
Dawson.
I'm gonna look it
Yes.
up. Let me see how
Okay.
far down.
Well,
Please look
and,
up.
have to go.
That's the thing, because Danica, when I heard she was going to be in on this earlier this year, I think I even said it on the podcast.
It's the first sentence.
Yeah.
William Clyde Elliott, also known as Awesome Bill from Dawsonville.
So
Is that what they're calling now?
So she didn't do any research, is what it really looked like.
and so I literally had said
can't
earlier
believe
this
it's the
year.
first
I literally, it'll be all right.
Danica, what were you doing?
I literally said I was happy because I liked her broadcasting skills. I think that this coming week they gotta help coach her better. Like her Bestwick has to talk to her more.
Well, that just proves also Alan
it.
Bestwick how good he is.
Well,
and
it's
amazing
going to be her last one. Like, she's about to be out in someone
Yeah,
else.
she's only doing one
Yeah.
other, I think.
Who's the other person?
Franchitti
It's Franchitti.
and Hinchcliffe?
then-
Oh wait, Dario Franchitti. Oh,
Yeah.
ooh,
no,
okay.
no, Haleo.
I like
yeah,
that.
Dario
I
Franchitti.
like. I
Mario
love
Andretti
Franchitti.
Franchitti.
I love Franchitti, man. I love him. So yeah, that'll be a good one. Good addition.
You know, the Judd sisters' ex, you know.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
well,
I was looking at the ratings, and the final ratings came in the other night. It got a 0.8 rating with 1.297 million viewers. At first, and I even said in my video, like I thought they did well, but the more I think about it, you're on big CBS. It sounds like the people you got to watch were pretty much the driver's age.
Yeah.
That's not sustainable for modern television when it's so cutthroat.
yeah.
I think so. That the 0.8 rating ended up being a little bit higher than the original overnight ratings
Wasn't it like
were.
0.2
It
or
was
something?
0.2 originally,
Yeah,
which is
that's
I mean,
terrible.
it's great for a debut series like
Yes.
that, you know. I mean, how many debut series, debut on national TV, you know?
No, I think and it went up against a lot of tough stuff.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah.
Major League Baseball on Fox. There was Olympics on NBC.
Wasn't there
and
NBA
was
playoffs,
NBA
right?
playoffs on ESPN.
I think you
So-
can use that too more than NASCAR just
Yeah.
because this is not an established brand
No,
whatsoever.
This
And-
is just something flipping through. They might stop because
Yeah.
they recognize Tony Stewart's name. You know?
You
Yes.
also got to understand, this is only a 6-week schedule, so by the time people are even starting to get used to it, it's gone.
Yeah.
And they've done very little marketing outside of their existing
Mm-hmm.
Twitter channels and maybe CBS. I don't watch CBS, but I've heard they've
I
played
haven't
some
seen
commercials.
any commercial. I
Do you
didn't
know?
see any.
Okay.
Do you know they have a YouTube channel?
I didn't know that.
SRX?
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
find out.
I'm
Bless you.
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure my first video on the SRX I did has more views than their channel combined. And I'm not saying that to be like a jerk or be
Yeah,
like,
just-
oh, well,
just
you know,
facts,
like,
just facts, man.
Maybe I'm wrong. It might have changed since then due to added exposure. But it's just they didn't
They
promote
had
it
2,000 subscribers. That's
Their
could be a lot
last
worse.
upload, though, I mean,
3 hours ago.
yeah, but I mean, look at that view count. I mean,
300 views in 3 hours.
I just think
yeah,
we
gotta start
have.
somewhere. Gotta start
But
somewhere.
I do
9
think
years ago.
for a series that has as much prestige to it when it comes to the drivers in it, as much I would say in the motorsports community as much hype, because I think the motorsports community was pretty hyped for this. They need to start marketing it better to other people, because you can only ask for a crowd that's just getting older
Yeah.
to tune in longer.
Hey,
They're not gonna be around forever.
how many subscribers did you say the SRX had?
2,000.
2000.
On the subject of people of racing things that need more subscribers, just because of how good they've been to us over these last few weeks, go subscribe Nashville Superspeedway.
Yeah, gotta plug that in.
They have 94 subscribers. They
Do they
need a lot
post?
more than
Do
that.
they upload?
They upload.
Every week.
Oh,
Or
yeah, go
month.
sub to Nashville's
They
channel.
upload, they
Nashville.
upload at least once a month. So give them a subscribe.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
That's
Danny, when I YouTube search Nashville Superspeedway, it's a rise again of Nashville Superspeedway, buddy.
So
And our podcast, our current live show is like 6th.
hey, thank you guys
Thank
for
you,
watching.
guys.
Click that like button.
Where's this channel? Can't find
Sorry,
it.
I think we're all kind
There's
of
so many
distracted
tweets.
by Twitter.
There's so many
There they are,
tweets
there
coming
they
up,
are,
guys.
there
But I don't know. Is there anything else? Anything
I
we
don't
didn't
even
bring
know.
up?
Yeah.
SRX, I really think it goes back to the whole marketing thing, and also I'm really curious for future seasons. Like, will they continue down this path with the older established drivers, or perhaps maybe might start looking more into the younger drivers?
I'll be
perhaps,
curious to
maybe?
see if the rating especially gets better among 18 to 49.
I want to
year olds.
see when Haley Deegan races.
Because of
I want to
Deegan.
see
Yeah.
that. I want to see that.
She races this weekend, I think. Aren't they at Knoxville this weekend?
Knoxville, I think.
Yes.
So Deegan will be in it, and we'll see if there's
I
want
to see that rating. Yeah.
Well, because there's a lot of good publicity after the first one, plus Deegan. I wonder if the second race
Because-
gets a jump.
You know what? We haven't even said this. We will actually have a little bit of access for Nashville this weekend. I would like a challenge for one of us, one of the four of us, to get Haley's thoughts on going into her SRX race.
Well, that's a challenge.
Yeah.
That's a challenge. First one wins.
Bob Pocker's already beat
I
us
know.
to it. No point even trying. He's probably already asked every driver.
Oh yeah, because she has the truck race Friday, and then Saturday she has to go and okay.
I give her credit.
Yeah.
She's
Double
getting much
duty.
seat time.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how
And,
applicable it'll be.
Like, that's Knoxville. How far of a drive is that?
She's
I
got
think like
private
12
plane.
hours.
Are
Yeah,
you
you got a
kidding
private
me?
plane, bro.
Yeah, she probably does.
Yeah.
She's
But I'm
teleporting
just
there.
curious now at this point. Yeah, Knoxville, Tennessee.
Well, while you're doing that, do you want me to read the mailbag question for this week?
Maybe she put it on her schedule thinking it was in Knoxville, Tennessee. She's like, oh, it's like a 2-hour drive.
That's easy. No, wait, hold on. It's in Knoxville, Indiana, correct? Or
Are you joking?
Iowa? Or
It's in Iowa.
okay,
Oh,
Iowa.
I thought you were
Okay.
joking at first.
No,
I'm
I
like,
didn't. I seriously didn't know where it
If
was.
you don't know the thing's IA, that's all you know.
Okay.
But it is 9 hours away. She's
Gotcha.
Didn't you do like the chef, like on the map, like the chef's hat or whatever? That never mind.
No, I don't
Like
know.
Louisiana's the feet, Missouri's like the body, and
You went to a weird
Minnesota's
school.
Like
You went to a weird school. I
I've
didn't do
heard of that,
I
but
went
I
to
never
public
applied
school.
it.
Yeah, me too.
Technically, even though he's not driving,
But it was in Vegas. We didn't learn much.
Mikey's doing some
Texas,
double duty this
there you
weekend
go.
too. He'll be commentating trucks and
That's
then going to
right.
Knoxville.
Wait, who is?
Mikey.
He's doing double duty too.
Dude,
That's right.
Mikey won didn't win. Almost won a heat race, and like 18 hours later, he was doing the grid walk for the Fox.
Hey,
broadcast.
he's a beast, man. Hey, Mikey's gonna
Again,
win the
he's-
championship.
I-
Watch, he's gonna win the SRX championship. I'm saying it now.
Honestly, I'm pulling for it at
Yeah.
this point.
I hope so.
And if he does, I'll say Michael Waltrip 15,000 times again.
Well, he's got a little bit of a points gap to make up after.
55,000.
Or yeah, 55,000 this
55,000.
time. Yeah, I gotta up it. If he
I'll
wins
tell
the
you what, we
championship.
ever get Dale Jr. in here, I'll say Dale Jr. 88,000 times.
I won't.
Wait, can you do one where you say Matt Kenseth 17,000, please?
I've already had him on my show.
No, but say it 17,000 times.
All right.
Starting now, get going.
And my fingers are crossed for this. It's null and void. I didn't sign
Should,
anything.
should,
Alright.
should I read that mailbag? or
Go
we just
ahead,
wanna
go
get
ahead. I'm sorry.
mean?
We're just having too much fun.
All right, I'm on it since we're not really having the chat up. Blue Jimmy, we need to rely on you to type it all in. Weekly podcast guest at gmail.com. All lowercase, all one word. If you ask to be a guest, you will be promptly deleted from it. So this week says, before I ask my question, I wanted to say how amazing your channels and podcasts are. Well, thank you. I come from a place where NASCAR is not very popular, so to
too.
have
Me
this
too.
little
Utah.
weekly
Yeah,
NASCAR,
same here.
so to have this little weekly NASCAR community is just the best. Yeah, I feel that in Illinois. My question is, where would you bring NASCAR internationally for a single race from, wait for it, Todd Blue?
Oh, Todd! Hey, what's up, man? Internationally, we were just talking about this. I think me and Daniel were talking about this last night about like certain road courses and stuff, and I brought up the not Canadian Tire, the other
Montreal.
one, Montreal. That was a very underrated place in the at the time.
It's a
called
world-class
Nationwide
venue.
Series.
I would
Yeah.
take the Cup Series there.
Yeah, I
honestly.
mean they hold the F1 Canadian
that
Grand
is
Prix out there.
That is a better Canadian road course to go to than Canadian Tire, in my opinion.
I mean, 2010 was my favorite race. Boris said,
That-
getting
that
Pappas at that
view-
last second. Ooh,
that view of
was
the
good.
lake in the background.
It's
that was
perfect,
really
yeah.
cool.
No, it's gorgeous.
It has long straights too. I don't know, something about road courses with long straightaways and stuff. I don't know.
Except when
I
they
like
get
those.
wet at Coda. Bad things happen.
Yeah.
When we were race in Florida, that's a whole nother world altogether. I'm kidding. I'd probably agree. Maybe try Mexico City one more time, just because that seemed to be a growing audience in NASCAR.
I just feel like you gotta stay within North America. You don't
For now, yeah.
I just think that just makes the most business sense. If you're gonna make the investment to go across the borders to do something like this, Mexico and Canada, I think, are the only places.
And plus
Especially
you got-
Canada is the only place that could really sustain. Maybe Australia.
I was gonna say,
that's a long boat ride.
Racing is huge in Australia,
Yeah.
and
Super
if we
V8s.
prove we can run on dirt now, they have a ton of dirt tracks. Actually, I don't know if you guys knew this about sprint car racing is the exact same and is exactly
Larson
as
was
big
out
over
there.
here.
Yeah, Larson and
has
Bell, they
ran
go out
over
there all
in
the time.
Australia.
Yeah.
So heck,
we should go out there.
find a dirt track and
Yeah.
run an exhibition dirt race in Australia. I don't know.
Maybe we should go out there and watch some
If they
dirt
don't run
racing.
an exhibition dirt race here, they ain't doing it.
Yeah.
And in the chat,
That
they're
would be
already
cool.
saying NASCAR.
NASCAR.
If I ever go to Australia to watch a race, I'm gonna try to watch my guy Dan Holohan. We've been friends with each other, following each other for a while. He's a pretty cool Australia racer.
If I go to Australia, I'm getting a shirt that says NASCAR.
NASCAR. Well, thank you.
Thank you for the question. Was it Todd
Thank
Blue?
you. Todd Blue.
I'm gonna start thinking it's a real person at this point.
I know.
'cause we joke about it so much. but-
You're gonna wear your Ty Gibbs shirt and think, oh, it's spelled wrong.
I might have to do a fun little career mode series on the next NASCAR game.
Todd Blue,
The Rise
nice.
of Todd Blue.
I think that's what we're all gonna do. All of
Then
our
Daniel make the
creative
fall
drivers.
of Todd Blue.
the fall of Todd Blue.
Missing rings, Todd Blue 2021.
I'll tell you where Todd Blue's gonna race next season.
But dude, thank you so much for the mailbag
Yeah,
question.
thank
Really
you.
appreciate
Yep.
it. And
So-
if you want to send your mailbag questions, you can send them at
Weekly podcast guest at gmail.com. We usually look the night of, maybe the day after the show, so send them as soon as possible if you want. But yeah, thanks. So I guess next, Danny, I
So
think we got to thank some people.
yes, You look around me in this room here. We can see a lot better than maybe some of you guys can. It's full of NASCAR Diecast, which means it's time for our first sponsor is Lionel Racing. Guys, you can pre-order your favorite diecast. In fact, I actually just had 2 really cool ones come in this week. These are the All-Star light-up cars, and I don't know if you can really see it, but the lights do light up on there. Really cool. This Chase Elliott one, they shredded a tire up on it. This is, of course, the All-Star win from last year. I also got the Bowman light-up one from the All-Star race as well. Most of these guys are holding my diecast.
COT.
That's not a
The
problem,
COT era.
Yeah, I didn't bring a diecast.
I'll save the best for last. I want them to talk about theirs. So that's something funny to talk about.
So I grabbed this Tony Stewart. What is this? 2008.
2008.
Yes.
Underrated scheme, in my opinion.
Except for the orange roof number, that's not the same color orange as the rest of the car.
He's like,
That's dumb.
Actually, it's funny when you turn the lights off and you just have a blue light on in here. It actually glows a little bit, so that's really cool.
I mean, that's cool and all, but like, no, I don't like it. But this is a really nice diecast though. But
See, this is Junior scheme from the 2009 Southern 500. I remember it because I was like pissed because he was running poorly, and then all of a sudden it just spins out basically. But that was like most of 2009 for him. But I gotta say, his scheme is pretty underrated. Only ran it once, I believe.
Only once, and I think that I wish they went a different direction with Diet Mountain Dew. But if they were going to go regular Mountain Dew that year, 2 years after, I wish they would have went with that.
Yeah, it's a pretty underrated scheme.
Well, I got Mark Martin's number 8 Steak Burgers car. This thing is absolutely beautiful with all of the colors all over the place and the yellow and red checkered flag and the white. And I just got to say, look this scheme up, save a picture of it on your phone, and tag Slap Shoes on Twitter with it.
He loves it,
He loves this scheme. Absolutely. Oh my God.
Wait, I got to see that.
It's so disturbing.
I'm possessed.
I don't know
But
if
yeah,
you're gonna be able to see it, but it's a photo of Jarrett. It's
okay,
fine.
the Steakum 2008 Mark Martin scheme. Seriously, Slap Shoes absolutely loves this scheme.
He's a big fan.
Just
Big fan.
tag him nonstop on Twitter with it. Trust me, he'll appreciate
Yeah,
it.
he'll love it.
If you can DM him, just DM him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, just flood his inbox with that with the Steakum.
On a related note, have you guys ever had Steakums?
Never.
But I've
I
heard
never
it's
even
good.
heard him.
I've had it one time. It's pretty good.
Nice.
I had cookout for the first time tonight. Did
Same
you
here.
guys? It was
Yeah,
your
it was
first
my
time.
first time, too.
It was good.
Yeah.
Especially the sweet tea. The sweet
I had
tea's
grilled
good.
chicken.
So Bobby Labonte, we support you.
Yes. All right, scroll back up. What are we looking at? I think it's that time.
Guys, it's getting kind of cloudy outside. Eric, can you look out that window?
I guess it's closed.
It looks cloudy.
Yeah.
And it's the lightning round on the NASCAR Weekly Podcast.
How do I
didn't
get
wanna
struck
yell.
even when I'm not in my spot? I got struck again.
I made sure not to blow out the mics. Hopefully I did that. But Jarrett, what do we have on tap for tonight?
Actually, not too awful much. It's kind of weird. This thing is a little.
Good. I want to get to that cookie cake.
Yeah, me too. Me too. So Trackhouse, according to Justin Marks, is looking to expand pretty soon.
Who gets that ride? Who do you guys want to see drive it? If it does,
Kurt
in fact,
Busch.
ride.
97
Honestly,
car.
Kurt Busch 97. We talked about it last week. I want to say
That's
that.
right. I want to see
And-
Kurt Busch
and have-
and his career in the
And
97.
have a throwback to Ricky Craven's Tide car.
As
the
Kurt
Just
Busch
number
97.
in the 97.
I wouldn't
Yes.
mind seeing a throwback to his 2005 or 4 scheme championship.
That'd be
scheme.
pretty cool,
I
too.
wouldn't mind that.
Jimmy Spencer was on the Dale Jr. download. I will warn you if you're going to listen to it. Like the first half is filler.
Basically irrelevant.
And,
Put 'em on
they-
blast.
and I'm going to tell you now, they cut off like right as they start getting into the good stuff
Yeah.
about 01. So just letting you know now. But it's still really good. Trust me.
I want to hear Dale Jr. review the NASCAR Weekly Podcast.
I would
First
love
half
it.
is just filler.
I would love it. I would love it. And if you want, you can play a drinking game. Take a shot every time Jimmy Spencer says "son of a bitch." I was quoting someone, so that doesn't.
Put him
count.
back on
does
TV.
Does he fully sound out, or does he go like "some bitch"? Like, how does he do it? Because I have not listened.
Where-
It's different each time.
Oh, wow.
It's
Oh, wow.
unique.
Keeps you on your toes.
Yes.
Hey, put Jimmy Spencer back on Race Hub.
Jimmy Spencer, NASCAR Weekly Podcast.
I will say Dale Jr. said he liked it when Jimmy Spencer made fun of him not winning and like made a how to win tutorial for Dale Jr.
That's funny.
I'll
Those are the good old
I'll give him
days.
credit. I give him credit there. Las Vegas Motor Speedway will have 0 limits on their capacity this fall, according to J-Ski.
Good. As I told you, finally, we're getting back to normal finally.
Darian, that means you can walk up to someone and say, Hello.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
John Hunter Nemechek, we just talked about him earlier, is going to be running 3 Xfinity races in the 54, which will be Bristol, Texas, and Phoenix this year.
Ooh, they better watch out. Ooh, they
Eric, how
better
do you
watch
feel
out.
about him and there, not Ty Gibbs?
If Ty has his 15 races, he's got like half of them to go. He'll do his thing.
Hey, but I can't wait to see him in that
So
car.
7-8 wins.
So here's how many wins has Kyle Busch had in the 54 this year?
I don't like
2.
Oh yeah, just Coda in last
Coda,
week,
I think
right?
it was Coda in last
Yeah.
week.
So here's Ty's challenge: win more than Kyle, and he's good.
Yeah.
He already had. Well, he's tied him. They're tied at the moment.
The crew got canceled.
It was surprising because they definitely announced that there would be a season 2.
And also it was in the top 10 on Netflix for 2 weeks. Usually those types of shows stay
I'm
there.
really
you know?
kind of
Bombing.
Bombed after that, yeah.
Okay, Fuller House, which was terrible in my opinion, got renewed for 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Nostalgia is a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
Nostalgia can help.
I'm just
We're
shocked.
NASCAR fans. We should know.
I'm just shocked. I feel like NASCAR was paying half the bill for that Netflix show with all their endorsements and
Yeah.
stuff. So
Oh yeah, all the freaking look at the Smithfield bacon here.
Like, I just feel like that. I feel like that
so
show
dumb.
was paid for, so I'm surprised
Yeah.
that Netflix
Yeah.
canceled it.
Stephen Parsons will be driving the Dogecoin car this weekend at Nashville.
Ooh.
To the moon.
To the moon.
When are we gonna see a Bitcoin NASCAR? We've already seen a Bitcoin IndyCar.
He sinned, Danny. He said, when are we going to see a Bitcoin NASCAR?
Wait, did
He
we see a
sinned.
Bitcoin NASCAR yet?
He sinned.
Oh, yeah.
He
Wait.
sinned.
Yeah.
Oh no, Bitcoin race car, stock car, Bitcoin stock car.
Let's say NASCAR
Okay,
car.
you have to leave the room for.
I
5
said stock car.
You
All
have
right,
to leave the
fine.
room for a minute. You can come back in a minute.
Watch, he's going to accidentally unplug the mic.
Wait, guys, where's the cookie cake? Is he gonna eat it? He's eating the cookie.
Somebody stop that man!
He's laughing maniacally. Yeah, I heard that.
By the way, this was first brought to everyone's attention by user Josh Jarnigan from r/NASCAR. He follows me on Twitter, so good job on this. Darlington's going to have another spring race in 2022, so that's
I
confirmed.
think that's good. I like them having 2 dates, honestly.
So do I. Verizon.
Hey, who said you could come back in the room?
To the pit of misery! Dilly dilly!
You can come back, Darian. I'm
Shugs,
lonely
come
over
bite
here.
him.
No, I just finished.
Wait, can we
Okay.
get Shugs to sit here and take Darian's spot?
We actually don't have too many spots left, so we could just banish him for the lightning round, and then he can run in and do his and. Verizon will sponsor the Indy Road Course Cup race in a multi-year deal, according to Adam Stern. So
Cool.
That's just the Penske deal because they're big with them now again.
Yeah.
Ever since Sprint's been gone, like let's come back to you guys.
Kevin Harvick will have a Gravedigger paint scheme this weekend.
And as much as we love our friends at Lionel Racing, I'm gonna guess they're probably not gonna get the rights to make that diecast.
Hey, Keelan Harvick got him to make the car in the first place. Hey, Keelan will go to the line and be like, I like toy race cars.
But they do have that deal with like their Monster Jam diecast. So.
I gotta ask, who wears the fires in that family, Keelan or Delana?
Keelan's got a lot of pull. He's getting his dad some
He's got
business.
his own merch
No,
now.
He does.
Let's
Like, what the hell?
Wacky.
Let's be real. It's gonna be the youngest daughter who really controls what's going on. So.
Yeah. Atlanta's July Xfinity race. For any of those people going to that one, you should know this right now. The start time has been moved from 3 p.m. Eastern time to 3:30, according to Kelly Crandall.
Why?
I have no idea. I think it's a doubleheader back to back, so they're probably just giving it more time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of Verizon, Joey Logano is going to be running a Verizon paint scheme at Watkins Glen this year.
Cool.
And then
Sounded really sarcastic.
I mean,
Cool.
I'm not a huge Logano fan. I don't care.
And then last part of the lightning round here, Texas Motor Speedway is continuing to reduce their seating capacity further now to 75,000 according to Adam Stern. But apparently they had 90,000 at the All-Star race.
According to Dave Moody. I mean, I might like to be optimistic, but they had not. They
No.
When COVID's going away and you still get reduced capacity.
Social distancing. Been
Well-
doing it since 2016.
I'll say this: it sounds like they're gonna do the thing that a lot of the tracks have done and replace every other row with tables
Which
and things.
they did that at Bristol, and it's awesome.
Yeah, it
It's
is really
friggin'
cool.
awesome.
It is really
We're
nice.
about to go to Nashville Superspeedway. Me and Darian have seen it. You guys haven't yet. I just realized I pointed up there. I just revealed a secret.
Can I come back?
Yeah, he's waiting over.
Okay.
in the
Hold on.
place.
Let him come back when we finish the lightning round.
Okay. But anyways, me and him have seen it. It's a tall facility. It's not spread out. It's
I
just
like it.
tall.
Good.
It's not that.
It's the
big.
Eric
It's-
E. step of tracks.
That's what I like it.
It's what it needs to be, and it holds like 40,000 when they bring in some extra seats. And honestly, it's probably going to look really nice seeing it crammed full.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's not too bad to get rid of your seats this day and age.
Texas they already put banners up blocking out the very top row of seats all the way around. If you'll notice, like there used to be kind of covered seats under the suites and booth and stuff, but now those were covered.
Well, Bristol did that too because they put a bunch of banners up too.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I didn't notice. Oh.
But that's I think that's the lightning round. Or is there still a storm coming through here? No.
Let me check my radar. Oh yeah, it's a tornado's coming.
That was the lightning round on the NASCAR Weekly Podcast.
I love the camera the whole time as I get struck by lightning was just shaking with every step he took.
And now back to the show, and I have to use the bathroom.
Okay, we'll leave again.
Well, maybe this extra seat can go to our other sponsor, Forney Industries. Yeah. Forney Industries, proud sponsor of the Out of the Groove Podcast Network and the NASCAR Weekly Podcast. What are you doing with your hand?
I'm just touching the Tony Stewart
I'm sorry,
card.
I thought you were like reaching for the microphone. But Forney offers a full line of welding, of plasma cutting and welding machines. It's great for
Okay,
doing.
Palpatine, what are you doing?
Unlimited power with Forney.
Okay.
I like that.
Oh,
They should make Palpatine their mascot.
They
Hey
should.
Disney, that's
He can weld with it.
the problem is Palpatine doesn't need to.
He can power
equipment.
it further.
But think about what he could do when he unlocks the true dark side of the Force of Forney.
The dark side of the Forney.
Yes. It's funny because
What-
Darian had no
what-
idea about
what
this
the,
anyway.
What the heck are we doing with this ad read?
Hey, this is what they're paying for. Hey, shop Forney's top of the line products, forneyend.com. I think their link is in the description. I didn't actually check before we went live.
If it isn't now, we'll get it.
It is.
Forney-
I keep Lino and I keep Forney in there.
Good man. Forneyend.com. Check them out. Great stuff. Get it done with green. All their slogans. Now the maximum power or whatever can be their next.
Okay, speaking of unlimited power,
that's the line.
We are.
Darian has no idea because Darian hasn't watched Star Wars.
I've heard
We're gonna-
unlimited power.
We're gonna
before,
change
though.
it. We're gonna change it this
we
weekend.
have the unlimited power to read super chats because we are powered by viewers like you. I'm gonna have to get really zoomed in because it's kind of far away.
While this is going on, I'm gonna look at how memed I've been.
Okay, go ahead.
God, that was such a good image. Good job, Carnation.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. The name is Waiting All Week for Cheater Boy Harvick.
Oh no! Here we go.
$4.99. We appreciate it. Congrats on the 150th show. Do you want 2014 rules package back with a lower downforce for 1.33 or less? Second, Boo JL Boo H.
HD.
What?
Deegan,
Kevin
Harvick, and Elliott.
Oh, okay. Boo, Joey Logano. Boo,
Booing
Haley
a bunch
Deegan,
of drivers.
Boo, Kevin Harvick.
So the hatred is spreading.
Who's HD?
Haley Deegan.
Oh, okay.
The hate
The
flows
hate-
through
the
you.
hate flow
High
through
definition
inside.
television.
Okay.
I love this.
Do I want 2014 rules
Dying.
package
That's a
with lower downforce? Probably. The Utter White Castle. Appreciate you. Good to see you back. $1.99.
If you need to move the laptop closer to you, Danny, to read these, by all means, go for it.
Yeah, let's bring it in just a
Point the
little
mic closer to you.
The illusion is shattering before their eyes.
Lenovo.
Yeah. 0 out of 10. Cake didn't have 150 candles on it. We even joked about that.
Light
Yeah.
the whole thing on
There'd
fire.
be no cake left.
Daniel Gonzalez just gives $5. Appreciate that. Hey, Spencer5478 became a members of the Danny B Superfan. So appreciate you, Spencer, for joining up with us. Davis Racing. Where's Bill? No Bill? I finally got a Lionel 124 Dale's last ride car.
Nice.
And if they drop the Gravedigger car, I'll be getting one. What's your thoughts on that car? We actually just talked about that.
Badass.
It's great.
It looks nice. I just don't know if they're going to do that.
I'm going to take all the photos of it this weekend. Oh, gosh, sorry.
This is not Mrs. It's just Miss Eric Easter. This is Eric if he was a woman.
Yeah.
We gotta get the face app on that one.
I'm sure it's been done.
No, they meant to be Mrs. Congrats, honey. Your hard work has paid off. You're going to make it big time, which is great. Because I'm pregnant again, you're going to be 2 times
Bro,
father.
I told you this was gonna go too far. I knew it.
God, we're not even married. Like I
knew
am
it.
confused here. Like, are they me as a woman, or are they? Never mind. Let's not just move on.
Eric's not the baby daddy. Let's move forward.
Andrew Meyer, $5. Appreciate that. The greatest crossover event in history since Infinity War. Took you guys long enough to finally be all together in person. Yeah, we've just been missing Eric this whole time. Okay, what are you guys laughing about?
I'll show you in a minute.
Dude, y'all are so. I'm sorry, we can't, bro. It's just, we're trying, but these are just too funny, man. They're too funny.
I'll retweet it for those of you who follow.
Oh my god, thank you guys.
Emu and Doug, $4.99. Appreciate that. They should turn Texas into a 6.9 mile road course
Nice.
shaped like Texas.
They're going through the El Paso turn.
And they're going And now they're going for the Mexico border.
Oh no, a wall!
They're on the Gulf Coast now.
We had so many memes.
Where would pit road be? Probably the flat part up near the Panhandle.
All right. Jake Stewie, is that how you say that? Jake Stewie, $1.99, appreciate that. Spin the UFO, happy 150th.
You got it.
By the way,
Oh, I thought you
Kevin
were-
Harvick stinks.
Oh my god. Leave him alone.
Jake Baskinger, good to see you, $1.99. When is the boxing match, Danny? If you're coming in for SRX, we'll fight right up here.
Oh gosh.
TVP. Oh yeah, we had this earlier. And again, thank you very much, TVP, for the very, very generous $150 donation.
And really quick, 500 watching. Lick that like button,
Yeah,
baby.
like the like.
Yeah,
Get Danny those likes.
yeah. And I like likes. They're pretty nice.
Delicious.
Only fitting way for the 150 episode is for this donation. Congrats, guys, and have fun in Nashville.
I call hosting 200.
Just give me 175.
I call hosting episode 1 million.
I just wanted just 175.
We wouldn't even make it that. Andrew Meyer, $10. Appreciate that. The All-Star race needs to be the main event in a NASCAR Festival Week. Bring back the pit crew competition, burnout competition, race shop tours, and the Hall of Fame announcement. That would revive it.
I do miss that
I think so.
feeling. I do miss
The
those.
pit crew competition can easily survive even if they keep rotating the tracks.
Yes.
The situation we were in Bristol last year, they do actually have a few arenas that are close into that general area. I think there's a few colleges up in that area that could probably have a smaller arena to do something like that. If it's being held at maybe Nashville, for example, we got Bridgestone Arena, Nashville to do things like that. We go to Texas. There's definitely places like that. So if we want to keep doing that, I think stuff like that should be back, in my opinion. I've missed stuff like that. Burnout competitions was very, very underrated, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think even with the pit crew competition, even if you just wanted to do it at the track, get temporary seating into the infield, on pit road, or Martinsville would be perfect. You do the pit stops at the start of the front stretch, and then you have to push the cars to the end of the front stretch or to the start finish line or something. I mean,
well, heck, they could have done that at Bristol even.
yeah. Well, it probably would. Well, actually, no. The apron's pretty flat, so never
Yeah.
mind. Yeah, they could have done it.
Okay. Platinum Paradise, $4.99. Larson may have a season like Jeff Gordon in 1998. Someone should grow a pair and sponsor.
Wait,
Earn it.
hold up.
There we go.
1998. I mean, Gordon had 13 wins that season. I don't know about that. We'll see.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Jar Jar Binks, thank you for the $4.99. Misa, moi happy. We'sa gonna go together to the race, Eric. Misa found tickets to Nashville. Wesa going to boo doo doo head Harvick.
Okay.
Yeah, you might as well just get it off. Yeah.
Okay.
You saying big doo doo.
Okay. Whoever the Jar Jar Binks person is on here,
I love the attention to detail with it. We lost Eric.
he's legit going away.
I don't-
It took us 3.5 years to get him in person, and you chased him off.
Leaves.
Okay. Hey, seriously though, whoever Jar Jar is, if you are coming to Nashville, if you see us,
Say hi. Please say hi.
say hi, and then just start speaking in Jar Jar's voice, so
walk
we'll know
away.
it's you. But no, start speaking like Jar Jar, and we'll know it's you.
When we show Darian Phantom Menace, he's gonna understand immediately.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen Phantom Menace, so I barely understand.
It's
I just
probably
went to
for
go
the
get my
best.
cookout drink from earlier. I forgot I still have
Oh yeah.
All right, you can keep going.
Irvin Alvarado, $4.99. We appreciate that. What's the thing?
TPS to. Oh yeah. So basically, in IndyCar, Rinus VK, he had surgery, and now Felix. He had surgery, and then Felix Rosenqvist. He got hurt too. So
Okay.
have two IndyCar drivers out basically.
Gotcha. Corey Smith gave $2. Appreciate that, Corey. I used to know a Corey Smith. I wonder if that's the same guy I used to know. If it is, how's it going? Inside Uranus, good to see you. $2. Jarrett low-key looks like Ryan Blaney.
I will take that.
Yeah, that is a compliment.
I'll
Yeah.
take that.
Yeah.
I think he wants to get inside Uranus.
Oh hell, dude, this is.
You really went there.
I don't think they heard that.
Eric went there. Usually
It
I
was
do.
you who went there,
Yeah,
not him.
Usually I do that.
I thought you were going to keep talking, Danny. Nobody's gonna be able to
It
hear
got real quiet when you said that. They definitely heard that.
it. No, I did not. I was chatting. No, I didn't hear. No, he said what? He didn't hear. He didn't hear.
That picked up, they say. Oh, I hear us laughing in the background.
Oh my god, I'm in tears. I'm crying.
Nah, they didn't hear it. They don't know what that is.
Anyway,
Where's Inside Uranus when you need him?
Inside
You know
Uranus.
who he is. That's the point of his username.
Kylito Newt 28 $4.99. One thing about all of you being together is you don't have to worry about shifting spots due to one of you cutting out. LOL. Marut shout Jemai. Avatar Cora $4.99. The Avatar proclaims a state of congratulations to the NWP group.
Cora.
The Avatar knows you all deserve it. Also,
An Avatar state.
Also, Avatar Cora proclaims you must boo. See, we have to take our time reading this, so it's always building up to that.
It's always some Harvick. Yes.
I love it.
Steve Castaneda, good to see you for $9.99. 150 episodes. Thank you, boys, for doing what y'all do. Here's to many more episodes. Much love.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Steve.
that.
That one's much more wholesome. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.
Corey Smith, another $2. Bring NASCAR All-Star Race to Rockingham. Well, we got to get Rockingham back first, so.
Let's try Bowman Gray one year. I wouldn't mind that.
Otis Boren, $5. Appreciate that. What's up, guys? Do you think Sheldon Creed replaces whoever moves the cup at Colleague and Xfinity? Eric, Vince Welch, or Coke?
What?
Vince Welch or Coke?
What is the question?
Vince Welch,
Vince Welch or Coke? I mean, would you rather sip a Vince Welch or a Coke?
I'd be curious to know what Vince Welch tastes like.
Oh, no, that ain't sound right, bro.
That's going on out of context, Eric. He's
I don't know what's going on tonight.
What the hell is going on?
I'm just giving away presents tonight. No, I would Coke. What? Yeah. What?
Okay. Eric Eastep II. Dad, I'm going to be a brother. I have always wanted a sibling. This is so awesome.
It's the same
We
guy.
can race him to boo epic.
Bro, you got this dude has so many burners probably, bro.
But hey, he's paying. So
I know, but thank you.
we appreciate it. Nicholas Gray. Oh, Nicholas Gray. I got those keychains. Eric brought them, by the way, so I appreciate that.
Very cool.
$2. Y'all ready for Kyle Busch win 100 in Xfinity?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
It's probably going to happen, honestly. PTM Billy, I know he's local to this area, so he's going to be at the race. Will we see Hattie B's at your... You know what? I don't know for sure what the food situation is going to look like, but I've been mentioning to a lot of my contacts over there, is like, you've got to get some kind of Hattie B's booth or a Hattie B's truck or something like that. There has to be hot chicken available at this race, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It just has to be somewhere.
Some type.
Somewhere it's got to be there. What's that see?
What do y'all make of the Randy the Plumber's crusade against Cool?
We're gonna talk
yeah,
about
we're gonna
that.
talk about that.
We're gonna
We're
talk
gonna
about
talk
that.
We'll get there.
Valerie Legasov, I think that's how you say that. $4.99. Every lie we tell incurs a debt to the truth. What?
Oh my dude, this is super, bro. Now these super chats are getting like dark.
I just feel sad. I'm moving on. But thank you for the donation. Benjamin Spencer, $4.99. Harvick needs to get down on hands and knees and apologize to Dega 2015 and take 2 race suspension. Hashtag remember the dirty deed done dirty cheat.
Gets a 2 race suspension from a race from like 5 years ago.
Hey, he didn't get to compete for the championship. Is that not enough?
Is this cancel culture?
Rowdy 18 Diecast $4.99. Danny loved the KFB 2017 Bristol sweep. You have the 2010 set. Wait, why was that so funny?
It's just sitting there.
I was loudly slurping over the super chat. It wasn't that funny. It just made me laugh.
I'm losing it, man.
But yeah, he's talking about the KFB 2017 sweep. We have that actually because there's a picture right above it. Me and Claudia got engaged at that race. So that's the whole reason we have that sweep, because we got engaged when he swept that weekend at Bristol. So.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Is that the moment you proposed of? They aren't able to see that really on stream.
Yeah, they can't really see it too good. But her favorite driver was Chase Elliott, and I proposed right in front of Chase Elliott's car.
Dude, that's impressive. That's
Good
awesome
man.
stuff.
Yeah. Stream Cheese, $1.99. Just get Mikey to be in an SRX commercial. Boom Easy.
Oh yeah.
Boom Easy Money. That's what they were saying.
I was like, where are these shadows coming?
Ryan Blaney is Rainbow Road, $1.99. Bets on the IDK Danica 400.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win that. I'm gonna win
Yeah,
the whole
go.
thing.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
controlling.
go.
I'm gonna win the
Yeah.
whole thing on the controller. You know what it is.
Yep. Jake said $1.99. Come on, Danny B. You ruined the COT gang. Hey,
We told you. We tried to
We gotta
tell you.
give some love
His
to
lights
the. To the I have lights.
And you just got it too.
Bob, does the car have lights?
Confirmed.
All right. What is it? What is that thing? Terror. Oh, there it is. Okay. $9.99. Hey, for silly. Whoa, we just went through a bunch of them.
Wait,
Hey, for silly season of Austin Cindric going to Cup next year, who do you think will be double duty next year with Xfinity and Cup, or do you think they have an up and coming Ford driver hop in the 22? I actually don't know who would go to that Xfinity ride.
Yeah, I'm pretty curious about that one.
I don't know who would, but I would be curious to see that one IndyCar driver, McLaughlin, maybe make some road course starts.
Anthony
maybe?
Alfredo.
Yeah, why not? Anthony Alfredo
To the
can run
22.
the rest of the races too.
Also, we might just see Riley Herbst hop over to another
Oh,
team.
dude.
Sponsored by Monster, while
Yeah.
Ty Gibbs has none.
Speaking of him, Todd Blue, $5 Canadian. Thank you guys so much for reading my question. Literally jumped off the couch when I heard it. So glad to see all you guys in the same room together. I'm happy to see them in the same room as me too.
Yeah.
Me
Thank
too.
you. Thank
Kinda
you,
creepy
Todd.
if I was like yelling from the other side of the wall. Like, thank you. That's awesome.
NASCAR 98 stop motion gave $1, and that's it. Appreciate that. Flying Gator $1.99. The Cheater Harvick has 2 less wins than Almarola
This is a fact, yeah.
this year.
Yeah, this year.
Yeah.
Well,
Because he's won.
I guess that's
Amarola's
true.
won the duel
No,
and the open.
okay, I guess that's true. Yeah.
Dislocation $2.99.
Harvick even lost that Xfinity race he was
Bebo,
in.
Bop, Bep, and Atla.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh,
Okay, see, he gets it.
okay. I don't know. Think about it. All right, sure.
I don't know what that means.
TVP83 coming in again with another
Thank
$5. Whoever hosts a 200 episode will get a $200 donation
Oh
from me.
my god.
You've already called it.
Yeah.
Oh,
that how
we're
this game
we're
works?
going by that?
I
okay.
I don't know. I guess. Oh yeah. I mean, you already called.
I
it,
just
so-
figured we just whoever it dropped on they'd have it.
It'll be at random.
No, it has to be whoever's house it's at, or apartment or house. So that's
Yeah.
what we got to
Yeah,
decide.
yeah,
I,
maybe.
I got to work on that then.
Well,
It's okay.
we'll
You got
do-
like a year and a half.
Heck, we might end up right back here depending on what all happens. So
Yeah.
Burritos $1.99. This show is off the walls. WTF, y'all?
It's supposed to like the All-Star race. We're in person. Got to be
Yeah.
something
It's
different.
a gimmick. It's a gimmick.
Yeah, but it's just one big fat gimmick.
Mike, take flight. $1.99. I'm late. Who's picking Liberty Bill for trucks? We'll get to that. We'll get to picks a little bit later. Alex, what did I say there? Alex Vivieros, $5. The truck and Xfinity Series entry list looks good. I know Byron is in a truck for this week, and also Ross Chastain is also in a truck this week for Nice. The Super Squad coming in with $1. Appreciate that. Otis Borin, Vince Welch, or a line.
Oh. Yeah, that's what I thought from the beginning.
So would I rather do a line of Coke or do Vince Welch? Is that the question?
Or listen to Fitzwelch.
All right, you weren't specific.
I hope it's
No, I'd rather listen to a line of Coke. Hear what it has to say. What do you have to say to me?
NASCAR.
And people got on me for being unprofessional.
I'm answering the question.
We're in person.
You're a little too out of the groove tonight, sir.
And we're the ones that had alcohol.
I am 1,000 miles from home. So.
I just heard
I love how we
Yeah.
can hear ourselves.
NASCAR 98 stop motion. Mustang, Fusion, and NASCAR.
Mustang.
Probably or Fusion.
Or Fusion.
Mustang.
Mustang.
Yeah, I like
Mustang.
It looks better.
Especially the new one.
Oh, here you go, Jarrett. Another one just for you.
God.
Misa won't be at Nashville Superspeedway, but Misa be at Martinsville.
Oh, nice.
okay.
We get to meet you at
I'm
Martinsville.
staying the hell away from Martinsville. No hot dogs.
What
like
you
that.
don't? What you don't want to see a 7'3" Jamaican stereotype walking around?
No,
But
if you can believe
that'll
it.
do it for the first round of Super Chats. If we get any more for up tonight, we will be sure to come back. We are glad to be funded by viewers like you. And now, Jarrett, what's up next?
I didn't know we were on PBS. Let's talk about that cooler ban and the.
I didn't know that.
So-
I didn't know that was on the
I-
itinerary.
I-
tonight.
So I gotta say this. I've always been monitoring Nashville Superspeedway's, social media presence for a while. It's been like this for a while. It is known that they are not allowing coolers to be brought in. They're actually not allowing alcohol to be brought in, which I thought was a little strange.
I saw something that changed that said otherwise, but yeah, that made that.
But it was initially on the rules, and it's had a lot of people outraged a little bit. But I do gotta say, since the pandemic, I haven't been to a single race where coolers were allowed in.
I think at this point though, the problem is.
Is it
One-
more for safety or is it for money?
I think it's for money. I will 100% say it's for money, especially like the fact that SMI has just done a blanket sweep of it, just covered all of them. They're saying it's for COVID. Yeah, literally in the U.S., they're getting between 4,000 to 6,000 new COVID cases a day. it's hardly around at all in the population right now.
Just quick question here. We're all vaccinated here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And masks are not required. And I'm vaccinated. I'm not wearing mine this weekend. So unless if I go inside of a place and it's asked and
Required,
yes, I will,
then yeah, just do it. Yeah.
I mean, it's at the point now though. It's like you're having 40,000 people packed in together, and you're saying that their beer is going to be something dangerous to your staff.
I haven't followed everything, but I believe they established pretty early on that, like touching on surfaces is not how the virus is being transmitted in any major way. So I think you're onto something. I think it was. Mm-hmm. I mean, look everywhere. A lot of things have been doing that. Like, we're cleaning things. Like, we're ensuring we clean things between like people. Like all businesses are doing that. So I think at first I could understand it being it,
but not now.
But it's to a point where I think it is just. I think there is some money behind it, but I think keep this in mind. Tracks make most of their money from TV. That's what it comes down to. I wonder, and how much money can they make me from drink sales? So we're talking about Randy the plumber. He's the one who was venting about Texas Motor Speedway not allowing coolers.
How much would an average beer cost at a race like that? Like
I think
$10?
he just uploaded another video.
I just
on
remember
it,
I remember Bristol All-Star race last year. They ran out of water to sell. Yeah, under the grandstands before the race even began, and it was hot.
And I gotta say this: we were at the Bristol Dirt Race this year. Worst concession situation I've ever seen. We had to walk to the other end of the place just to find one that was actually open. Tons of them didn't have anything going on, and maybe it's because they said, "Oh, we'll reduce capacity," but it would actually end up being more than was originally expected because they said, "Oh, if you have a truck ticket, come on in for the cup race."
There's. Man, that sound bad there. There's that's about to sound like Kyle Petty there. There's a big just the phlegm. There's a big problem here though, that in being serious with it, Randy the Plumber's funny. Like even if he's being serious, he's funny. Yeah. But I mean, one, you're running out of water, but we're getting into the hottest months of the summer. We're having races at Texas where it was damn near 100 degrees. Atlanta, which literally is nicknamed Hotlanta. I've been in Georgia in the summer, especially in July. Hot as hell. Like, it's probably, hell is probably colder.
I think last year at Atlanta in summertime, Bubba Wallace was like about to pass out after that race.
Yeah. Yes, and you look at even, going later in the summer, Michigan is super hot late in the summer. Daytona is hot.
Everywhere's hot in the summer.
Yeah, everywhere's hot, but it's incredibly hot there.
I know what you mean,
And you're telling people you're going to limit the amount of even just water they can have?
Like, I just think my problem is not even with if they're going to limit. Like, think about it. You can't bring water, food into a baseball game, basketball game, a football game. You can't bring it anywhere else. So I think we have sort of taken that for granted for many years. In the case of NASCAR, it's been a very nice perk of going to a NASCAR race. Like, I get. Also, I forgot to kind of rotate this a little closer because I noticed they couldn't hear you as well, Darren. But oh shoot, I lost my train of thought. But. To me, if you're not going to allow fans to bring in as much water and beer as they want, you got to have enough concessions open, and you have to have enough supply to match it. Because that was the problem it looked like at Texas, as not enough of the little booths were open, so the lines for the ones that were open were really, really long, even during green flag racing. Well, and that's a problem.
Here's the biggest thing to consider here. People are still going to buy concessions. Slap Shoes, he's going to come in with us this weekend. Every race I've been to, I've seen him buy at least 2 beers, even before COVID.
Oh, yeah, the Keystone Light stuff.
He's going, like, you're going to have people like him who will buy something. And think of it like this. You're going to have people unhappy with their experience to where they won't buy a ticket next year.
Like, I'll be honest, I did not have that much fun at the All-Star race at Bristol last year. And I love Bristol. Yeah. But between not having all the pre-race events because of COVID, but that I gave them a pass. But between the water situation, the concession situation in general, I was like, Bristol looked woefully ill-prepared for that event. Yeah. And I was really kind of disappointed by that.
We basically all sat around and just sweat. That's what we did.
If it wasn't for us, honestly, doing a tailgate prior where we had a few drinks and we'd
be dead. We'd be so
well,
bad.
And here's what I want to ask, too. The people in the infield, are they having to buy water and beer, or are they bringing their own?
No.
So why did they get basically preference from NASCAR over the people who are going to probably be like they have a place to go into during the race to get out of the sun,
air conditioning, all that.
Not to mention Texas removed their covered seating in the grandstands this weekend.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh my god! So, what is going on with these tracks?
Sense of the way things are looking. Aside from Sonoma, where we randomly went back to more COVID restrictions.
That's California. There's something.
But aside from that, if NASCAR is essentially opening up and going back to normal, we need to go back to normal on all fronts.
Yeah, because the precedent has been there. I mean, this is a precedent for NASCAR. It's been there damn near since the beginning. Mm-hmm. I mean, this is actually how I got people my age, like, granted, not with beer because of legal because I was 18 at the time. But this is how I got friends of mine to be interested in going to a NASCAR race, is saying, hey, you can bring your own stuff.
It's like, what? You bring beer? Yeah. It's like,
Yeah, literally. Well, there's people who literally go to races, not even for the race,
Just to drink,
party.
yeah.
And they become fans.
I still think one time I was walking out of Bristol after a night race, and there's this poor guy. He's got one of those rolling coolers, and he's just like,
Oh, we saw him
yeah,
fall,
that's
dude,
right.
and his
Yeah.
head was smacked. His head was smacked.
Yeah, he smacked his head open.
Yeah, and we were like, bro, you good?
Remember,
and
because he tried to fight us.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah, he
did.
tried to fight you, and I helped him up, and he tried swinging at
And I'm
us.
like,
okay.
oh boy,
I don't even
drunk.
think I'm talking about the same situation. I've just seen that too many times in Bristol.
It's NASCAR.
Yeah.
This is NASCAR right there.
I was laughing because we just became the meme that Carnation made. Is water wet?
That is what we talked about today.
Yeah, we talked about water.
Now, quick question.
good point.
At Daytona, that's an ISC track,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Okay, so for ISC tracks, you can bring in anything.
It sounds like ISC is
Or chill, more chiller.
I don't know like what their policy is. All I know is SMI is just like straight down the board.
Yeah.
Like, you're not doing
ISC
it.
is going to make lots of money because of all the properties that they own. SMI is a private business, and they're trying to get creative.
Like I've seen, like already there. I don't think there's been a good enough push from NASCAR and NBC and a lot of people for Nashville Superspeedway
Oh, no,
right
absolutely
now.
not.
But I've been on Reddit, whether that's good for my health or not. I've been on Twitter. I have a burner on Facebook, and I'm in some NASCAR groups. I'm on YouTube and literally across the board with Nashville.
Organic hype has been building, and I know this for a fact.
It's been building for a year.
Because I've got 2 videos about this, and yeah, my channel's not as active as it used to be because of obviously my full-time job now. It takes up more of my time. But those Nashville Superspeedway videos, they've been getting a lot of views this week. People are genuinely excited for this week.
And it's on
race.
NBCSN.
But what I'm saying is a lot of people, like everywhere I go when people are talking about Nashville right now, it's not about the race. It's about the cooler
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
And that will, there are people who say, screw it. I won't go if I can't enjoy it the way I always have. And to be real, what are they hurting by enjoying it that
And
way?
it's bad because this race right here, because of the vibe that Nashville has, if they did this right, it could honestly be better than Talladega for being the party track in a way.
Well, here's the thing. They sold out the Cup race, so
Yes.
people
Yeah.
are going to come.
They're gonna come.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely.
Do they come back?
Yeah, exactly. Do they come back? I just want to see the bottom line. How much of their revenue really, and I think some of this information is out there for previous years, how much revenue actually comes from concession sales, and let's weigh what you're gaining in concession sales by forcing people to buy water and beer there versus what you may ultimately lose in the long term in terms of fan goodwill. I think it's a trade-off, and obviously they're sacrificing goodwill. It'd be nice if, I think at Texas they were allowing, like I saw a lot of people had like those like cloth, like clear coolers that they'd filled with like ice. Not cooler, maybe isn't the right word, but like almost like a lunchbox.
Yeah.
That they filled with ice and put some beers in. So at least, like Coda, you could only bring one unopened bottle of water.
They took mine.
They
took mine and my sunscreen.
They took his
They took-
sunscreen.
they took your sunscreen.
They
That
did
is
take
funny.
it.
So at least Texas, I'll give Texas, and I don't know about every other SMI track, but Texas was allowing some liquids. I don't know about how much alcohol, but they were allowing liquids. It just had to be in a proper container. So I just want to say I love those Randy the Plumber videos. He got a few facts wrong,
Yeah.
but I do like those clips, and I think he's raising an important point. The voice of the fans. This is something that NASCAR fans have come to expect, and it shouldn't change permanently just because of COVID.
Okay.
Things like this, these are like, when I talk about like grains of sand making a heap when it comes to like the straw that broke the camel's back for a lot of fans. That's why I'm saying when I talk about, for instance, and I'm not gonna make this about the numbers, but when I say like, for instance, the numbers, you add that in, then you add in different stuff with the cars, and you add different social stuff in, and now you add this. Maybe this could, for a lot of fans, be that straw that breaks some people's, camel's backs in that.
Painful.
Like not
Yeah.
being able to bring alcohol in, that might
Yeah,
be the one thing.
but you
I want to bring that
compound
thing of whiskey that Nashville
Yeah.
sent us.
Yeah, can we bring it if they gave it to us? No, but
It's got your logo on it, damn it.
it
Speaking of
could
that, though,
add
I-
up is what I'm
I
saying.
do want to say a lot of my contacts over Nashville Superspeedway, they obviously have told me tailgating is still greatly encouraged at the race, and you're welcome to have as much as you want at your tailgate.
Show up drunk.
Yeah.
There you go, problem solved. And also, hopefully, a lot of
Problems added.
hopefully a lot of tent vendors will be there. I hope. I hope.
Selling alcohol.
You know what?
no. Diecast.
See, I'm thinking back to what we talked about with Eric Moses. I think he did say those would be there.
Good.
I just don't know exactly how many. But we might get a chance to see that tomorrow. We're going to be going by that area tomorrow.
I don't know. It's just me personally. I have never drank alcohol at a racetrack ever. Just usually because it's like so hot anyways.
paying
you know?
attention.
Yeah.
I've always said I want to remember to race at Matt.
Yeah. Good point. But I mean,
I've been in parties with people who
But at the
like
same
they
time,
passed
though-
out and didn't watch the
Yeah.
cup race, and it's like you like in the infield. It's like you spent
All that money.
$800 and you
Yeah.
didn't see the race.
But to not have the choice to get alcohol or to like
Yes.
bring it in,
People
that's,
should have the
Yeah,
choice.
you should give them the choice again. Been doing it for years already, so why stop now?
But I think that kind of settles where we're at on that.
yeah, I think we got one more story before we go to the preview for this weekend, Danny.
Race
Is
picks.
that one right there?
I'm not last in the stands.
All right, so
Thank God.
CBS Sports obviously has gotten the SRX deal, but they are reporting that they are not interested in IndyCar after many people thought that the team they gathered honestly felt like an IndyCar
So-
team, didn't it?
It
So
did.
to add to that, and I think Jerry brought this up too, like a lot of that hype, well, in my opinion, like it seemed like it was mostly from like NASCAR fans, you know, trying to say like, oh, IndyCar on CBS, you know, something new, blah blah blah. But like the insiders never said a word though.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like maybe David Lane, you know, said some things here and there about a possibility, but overall there was like
But you see, that's
nothing
different. Like,
concrete.
David is like us. We're fans of opinions. We're allowed to kind of give what we think could
Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
Well, it sounds like they had conversations. It's true.
Yeah.
CBS had
Yeah.
conversations with IndyCar, but it came down simply to they didn't have deep conversations because IndyCar is committed to football in the fall on weekends, college basketball in the
Oh, you
spring.
mean CBS? CBS is
CBS.
committed.
What did I say?
You said IndyCar.
IndyCar is dedicated to football.
CBS. I'm sorry. CBS is committed. Yeah, they have weekend commitments really, except for maybe this summer, and that's why SRX was able to fit
Perfect.
it nicely.
Yeah.
But it really doesn't sound. It didn't sound like they weren't interested. It's that they just physically don't have
They
anywhere to
have
put
they
it.
have
right
too
now.
much. They basically have too much stuff
So-
on their channel.
What I still think that NASCAR is still on the table. Like I think there's so much time now between now and when this will be.
How long
inked.
do their NFL and ML or not MLB? What else?
Golf.
Basketball.
CBS.
Oh, golf.
Golf's very
So-
important.
And you gotta remember, I think the XFL will come back next year too.
Is it on CBS?
They had some on there.
Okay.
I will be real though. I'm putting a NASCAR race no matter where over XFL any
Oh
night
yeah.
day,
Yeah,
morning of the
definitely.
week. But what if one option is we go back to Fox for less races, but still to start the season, get the races. You know, basically just like hey,
Fox can be great.
we'll re-up the races on Big Fox. Then you re-up the NBC deal. Or try and get a few more races on NBC because I'm gonna be real. I don't think that USA is a long-term solution. And then you just have CBS in the summer when they have a bit of free area.
Yeah.
Do more. You know, it might not help the ratings, but have more night races. Put them all on CBS. Maybe get more on the big channels like that. Maybe that's an option.
I do gotta say this for CBS and them going up SRX. I tried 3 different TV provider logins that always work for watching NASCAR on Fox and NBC. None of them work for CBS. So I don't know what kind of exclusive package you have to watch it, but it ain't what we're paying for.
Well, in
so.
CBS, like it feels like of between NBC Sports, Fox Sports, and CBS Sports, I will say CBS Sports seems to be the one that's lacking in pretty much all departments.
Yeah.
Like if you look at just
I don't even know what channel it is on the dial. I don't even know if it's in.
It's on. Well, it's Channel 8.
Well,
Like
where I'm from.
ESPN's included in basic cable. I think FS1 maybe is. NBCSN's a slight tier above that. I'll bet CBS Sports is even.
Oh,
more.
we're talking about CBS Sports. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like CBS
See,
Sports. I don't even get that anymore.
We were on the road this weekend, so that was the only reason I was saying like I couldn't sign in and watch it on the app or anything like that. We have a little antenna thing here, so we can get local channels like local affiliates and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You pointed at me. I'm like, me?
Well, I actually had the antenna like behind that window.
Oh, okay.
But we have an antenna up here in this room for us to watch, Titans football because they're on CBS most of the time, and then we can, watch the SRX when it is going on CBS. So, we still have that for that kind of reason.
So I guess in conclusion, there is some hope that CBS could still have some type of motorsport other than SRX, perhaps. Like
Maybe. Maybe.
Just because we're talking 3 years down
mean,
the line,
yeah.
something might
I
change.
mean, we're thinking in kind of a linear sense of the last 20 years with TV deals. I mean, maybe NASCAR is just going to be in the spot where they just take what they can get, and we have different channels each week like we used to.
Oh my gosh!
I mean,
that. Ooh.
I feel like that's just not good for anyone.
I don't
even
think
the
it
networks.
is.
It's not.
That gets
I
too
don't-
confusing because you'll have people like, oh wait, I thought it was on.
I don't think it's good. But we have so many weeks of the year that NASCAR is doing something. If you look from the first, races and speed weeks to the finale, there's probably 40 weeks where there's at least one of the top 3 series on TV every week.
And that's the way I like it.
Oh yeah, I like
I
it
love
too.
it.
But
I don't know, for TV, I don't know about that.
I mean, with Fox and NBC and CBS making moves, Amazon maybe can jump in, but it's going to be tough to keep large chunks of the schedule together.
I want to see my 8-wide racing on Twitter.
I want to see them land some sort of streaming
I wanna
deal,
see it on
both IndyCar and
I want
Periscope.
to see it on the NASCAR Weekly Podcast.
put it on Paramount Plus.
Put on
please.
Danny B Talk.
Yeah.
We'll tell sponsors to send super chats and we'll talk about
Hey,
it.
you can put some races on Eric's channel. Though. You're big enough. Right?
Emu. Doug, thank you for the $20 super chat, Emu.
I'm saying we can put it on your channel, right, Eric? You're big enough now.
Yeah, I got
Broadcast some races.
probably as many subscribers as USA Network. No, I'm kidding. I absolutely do not. USA Network's pretty
I
big.
can just imagine
USA
how-
Network's
I
big.
can imagine
Never
how-
mind.
We're coming to One to Go, brought to you by Forney.
I should have said
Forney.
CBS Sports. Then now we might have a conversation.
But I want this to I want this stuff to happen because TV rights and stuff like that, for some reason, fascinates me. I love it. I just absolutely love
You like
the TV side.
contracts?
You like contracts, the contract details.
I do. It
Deal.
fascinates me. I like it.
you ever-
NASCAR and OnlyFans.
No, no paywall. No, we can't have a paywall.
Oh my god.
Let's see if I become a simp for NASCAR. What do I?
Is this what that Vince Welsh super
Yeah,
chat was
maybe
about?
maybe that's what it was. Maybe Vince Welsh has an OnlyFans or something. Maybe that's why.
There.
Hey, I don't know.
there
That's
it is,
what,
there
hey,
it is.
he's sending
love-
all these super chats.
I love how I'm not the one who's made a horribly inappropriate comment so far tonight.
It's fun. This is fun.
We're in person.
This is fun.
We're getting late here, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably go to the previews. We got a lot.
It is Nashville weekend, and also SRX is at Knoxville, Iowa.
That's right.
Yep.
So we will be at all 3 races. We kept getting people tweeting at us, yes, we'll be at all 3 races. Last second, we were informed this week we will have media credentials, so we'll be in the garage area, hopefully able to
You made it sound
Get
like
in
someone had died. I would
Well,
just last week were informed that
we were informed that
our friend Scooter was in a car crash.
Okay.
Why are you laughing? He was in a car crash. Despicable.
dark sense of humor.
Anyway.
But yes, we'll be all over the racetrack.
Yeah.
So I've got plans for maybe some Danny B Needs and Minutes will show up. Like, honestly, like, stay tuned to my channel. Hopefully plenty of content will come out. I'm sure Eric will have some stuff going out.
Oh, yeah.
These two probably have some things going out. Me and Claudia, we vlog every week, every race we go to. Not every week, gosh. We vlog every race that we go to. So there'll be a lot of content coming from us on this channel for sure. So if you're new here and you're not subscribed, be sure you do that because there's going to be a lot this weekend.
And
so.
thank you so much to Nashville Superspeedway for allowing us in the infield, making us credentialed
thanks
media.
Thanks for everything in general from those folks. They've been very nice to work with. We had Eric Moses on our channel a few weeks back.
Y'all sent me freaking whiskey, so yeah, thank you. Thank you.
They sent us some whiskey, and I know NASCAR Chasm got some whiskey too.
Oh
so.
yeah, I got some. But yeah, thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you.
But you can watch the races this weekend on NBCSN and MRN. Cup start time is going to be Sunday at 3:30 Eastern Time. If you're at the race, it'll be 2:30 Central Time. Xfinity race will be on NBCSN and MRN. That starts up at 3:30 Eastern Time, 2:30 Central Time. Trucks will be Friday night on FS1 and MRN. Remember, trucks exclusively on FS1.
And I'm running.
The wheel is pure.
And Ross is in the race this weekend. The wheel is in his hands.
Gregson.
And he's going to take the wheel out of his hand and grab a guitar in his hand, and strings are in his hand.
He would, yeah, that's seriously him.
I don't want to know what else has been in his hand.
And then SRX will be on Big CBS Saturday night at 8 Eastern Time, 7 Central Time. Weather in Lebanon on Friday is going to be hot, high of 93, mostly sunny and warm, only a 5% chance of rain. Saturday, high of 91, Afternoon thunderstorms are expected, but we should be out of there by the time that even happens. 40% chance of rain. Sunday, they keep talking about this tropical system that might impact spotty thunderstorms.
What?
But
Not like Coda again.
But only a 40% chance of rain, and the track does have lights.
I looked at the forecast
It's
after
always
putting
us.
that.
It's always
It
us.
didn't
Muddy,
update.
windy.
It's up
Disgusting.
to anywhere between
We're having
50 and
two
60.
conversations.
No! Did you guys hear that?
What?
I didn't, for some reason it didn't update, but Sunday the chance of rain went up between which weather apps I looked at between 50 and 60.
It's always us. Every time we go to a track.
Let's see if it's...
Let me look at a Tennessee weather.
I looked at it when I got here, so just letting you know about that.
Eric, what are you
Okay.
doing?
Well, Knoxville will be good, though. Saturday night's going to be 89, mostly sunny, pleasant, and
don't
5%
care.
chance of rain.
That's the SRX.
So
not there.
for here where I live, we have a 40% chance, high of 88,
Okay,
low
I'll
of
take
72, light rain.
Okay.
Day it calls for cloudy with occasional light rain. Chance of rain 40%. Evening
That's a good
partly
movie.
cloudy during the evening. A few showers developing late during the. Okay, so honestly, at worst, I think we should have a night race
It's
on Sunday.
gonna be a flood.
This man has lost all hope.
No, you said at
But
worst.
basically, what you're saying is at worst we'll have a night race.
I'm saying
on
at best
Sunday.
it'll be a flood. What? At best. Hey, last time when we were at Coda, there was a tropical system going on, and that was
Okay,
rough.
there's
That was-
only
You
a
said you still have
there's
nightmares
only a
about that.
40% chance of rain during the day and a 30% chance of it at night. I think we'll be fine.
Just please don't be like Coda. Please don't be like
Somebody have that clip ready for Sunday.
But hey, something I thought of, every race, I've been to Daytona, I've been to Dirt Bristol, they went to Daytona, they went to Coda, he went to Coda. Every race that any of us have been to, rain has been
That's what my
involved in
mom
some
was
way.
saying. She was telling me that today. I was like, yeah, you're right.
I think the last 3 races I've taken my dad to rained. I was hoping this would be this would change it.
It is getting warm up here.
The
so
AC is
yeah.
trying to cool us off because we're so heated about this weather situation.
We're so heated. We got 10 minutes left anyway. Who cares?
But, so that's the weather. It might rain, it might not, but I think there's a better chance that it doesn't. So, we got to get into picks.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Race
has anyone like talked to our person we were gonna DM for guests for their picks?
Get Claudia in here. This is her house. She should make the pick.
Yeah, might as
Okay.
well.
Claudia,
Or
you and
Shugs.
Shugs have been summoned.
Make the picks for the
Is
guests.
that how y'all do things around here? you have
you
been
don't summon.
summoned.
No.
Wife, come hither.
I think it's the opposite. No, it's the opposite. I think it's the opposite.
Oh, jeez.
I want to try that on my girlfriend and see how that works
I'm
out.
You call her
just
wife?
kidding, and I
No,
love
no,
you
just
very
come
much,
hither.
honey.
Come hither.
Oh, man.
No, if I call
Who
her
the
that, she'll
hell is
probably
driving Jordan Anderson's truck this week?
Who the hell is Keith?
Keith McGee.
Wait, isn't it that older dude?
That sounds like a meme.
Oh, my God.
Dude, Jordan, we gotta talk about who you're putting
Hey,
in your
Jordan,
truck.
bro. I know you need that money.
That
but
Bobby
come on.
Ray's dude's a moving
Oh my
chicane.
God.
Wait, we do have guests coming.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
hi, Shugs.
He was sleeping.
Oh.
He is a
Show,
living
show,
pillow.
show the world, Shugs.
No, I'm
Well,
Come show the
you
world,
can come
Shugs.
Yeah.
There.
There we go.
Look at that big cat.
Yeah.
Look at that
Big
big cat.
Brad, sweet.
He doesn't want. He's like,
He's like, I just woke up, people.
Leave me
Yeah, no,
alone.
he was on the floor asleep.
The world wants to know who wins the truck race.
Well, I think we're
Shugs.
starting with SRX.
Oh, who wins the SRX race? Shugs.
Shugs, who's winning?
Wait, what is that? What is that?
What order are we picking in?
Shugs first.
Maybe we just
And
go
last.
from Danny, you, and then straight down.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. Stick with the Biff.
Stick with the. I'm doing that. You know, just 69.
Wait, did we tell him the points though? The point situation?
Oh yeah. I'll read that. I'm leading 281. Eric is minus 16. The guests are making a huge comeback. They're now minus 29 in third. Danny is 47 back in fourth. Darian is 49 back in fifth.
Yes!
The
Hey,
guests
we got-
and Darian swept the weekend.
We got out of the 50s.
Oh, did I sweep the weekend?
Yeah. That's why you picked up so much.
Let's
Well, how did I gain? Because I was back there too.
Coming for you.
Because you also picked a winner that Eric and I didn't pick.
Okay.
Uh,
Who was that?
John Hunter Nemechek.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And then the chat, you need to get better.
Wow, y'all were like in third not that long
Yeah,
ago.
you're minus 67 and 6.
Losers.
Oh, by the way, for the SRX, it's only if you pick the race winner, you get 4 bonus
yeah.
points.
Okay.
So
Nice.
So who's
But
going first? Danny B?
I'm sticking
Yeah.
with the Biff.
All right.
I am also going to stick with the Biff.
At a dirt track?
Sticking
It's
with
the
the Biff.
Biff.
Haley Deegan's gonna win.
Simp!
Simp! No.
Um,
No, I'm saying, hey, let me tell you something. Mikey's gonna win the championship, and He's gonna get at least one win this season. So,
At a dirt track?
why not? Why not? Crazier things have happened. Mikey, get in there, Mikey. Do your thing. Mikey's gonna win.
I should probably pick Tony. I forgot I have his diecast right here, but no.
Claudia, who's gonna win in SRX this week?
I'm gonna go with Tony as well.
Okay.
Oh, she's I think
Smarter than me.
gonna be a big week for the guests or the guests. I have a feeling.
Yep.
Is that
Who's the
what,
chat guy?
is that what Shugs told you to say?
There's a chat. Oh, they're saying Tony. I see Tony in there. Tony.
I see Mickey.
Mickey Tony.
Give him Tony Kanan. That's what they want.
Yeah, I keep seeing Stuart.
Yeah,
in there.
Stuart.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, Tony
Stuart.
Kanan's not racing. That's right.
Yeah, Stuart.
All right.
All right.
Let me
So,
double check who's in the truck race.
Cup drivers. Wait, hold on. Is Chastain in this race?
Yeah.
I'm
Tori
sorry, I'm
Falcon.
gonna look at the entry list on
Wait,
your
Biffle
phone.
is racing in SRX this weekend.
Who is
Yeah.
who's Willie Allen?
I don't know. Some of these truck drivers.
That's who owns William
I don't
Byron's
know.
truck, technically. Is that like
That-
a
that's-
intern at
that's-
Hendrick Motorsports?
That's Rick's alter ego.
Ah. I don't know. I just know I noted that.
Some of these names, I'm like, these are such NASCAR names.
I know.
So
Yeah, like Shigeaki Hattori. I don't know how to say his first name. Shigeaki?
total NASCAR
Shigaki
names.
Hattori.
I don't know.
That's a NASCAR name right there.
Oh, you're first. So
All right. Who's gonna win?
Oh, as much as I would like to say Slick Will Byron, I'm actually going to say the local boy, Josh Berry, driving a 25 car.
Oh, he is driving.
He's from here in Hendersonville, Tennessee. His home track.
he's probably sleeping in his own bed tonight.
Yeah, he is. Probably so.
Oh, Ty Majeski's
I-
racing for Thorsport this week?
I made the mistake last week of not sticking with my gut. I literally, somewhere in this massive amalgamation of thoughts, had wrote down my pick for last week, crossed him out, and put Chase Elliott instead. And Chase Elliott finished behind who my original pick was. So I'm going with my original pick this time. I'm sticking with my gut, John Hunter Nemechek, because he's dominated this series so far this year.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with John Hunter Nemechek as well.
Okay.
I was thinking about going somewhere else, but I just feel like new track, the fastest trucks will find the front. I don't think any driver is going to have a huge advantage.
Listen, man. Wonder Boy's in this race. First truck race since 2017. Or no, excuse me, 2016. Almost won the championship. So William Byron back in the truck series again. For Hendrick Motorsports, he'll win the truck series race on Friday. Claudia?
I'm gonna stick with what you said. I'm gonna go with William Byron.
Hey, see, there you go.
He's good on mile and a half, so.
Yeah.
I would like to see
Chat.
I would like to see Josh Berry pick up that win of trucks.
That would be
Chat's
cool.
going John Hunter Nemechek.
I see John Hunter. Yeah.
JHN.
John Hunter.
So the chat will not be making up any ground on us.
Yeah, he needs better initials, though. JHN.
And
Just doesn't really...
JHFN. John Hunter F and
yeah,
Nemechek.
That's
yeah.
too much. That's too much.
That's too many letters.
KFB is good because it's 3 syllables. I mean, I guess JHN is 2, but it's like it's just hard to say. I don't know how else to phrase it.
All right, Xfinity series?
in the
Xfinity.
Xfinity Series, Josh Berry is also racing. I'm not going to say he gets a home track sweep. I'm going to pick him for trucks, not this one. I'm going to go with Kyle Busch.
100's a beautiful number, and that's what I'm going to pick this weekend. Kyle Busch gets 100.
You know, I can't pick the same 3 names that you do this week, Jarrett.
Try and catch
So I'm going to call an audible here.
Okay.
Darian, you go first.
No, wait. You put me on the spot now. I wasn't even
This
ready.
is an audible.
Come on,
That's
bro.
how audibles work.
Is it Gregson?
All right.
No,
I'll go
no,
next.
no.
I'll go next. Yeah. KFB. I'm
Okay, if y'all are all picking, well, most of y'all, yeah, y'all are picking KFB. I can't go with KFB.
I'm trying to gain points
Worst
back.
audible ever.
This sucks, man. I hate calling audibles. I'm no Peyton Manning. He makes it look so easy.
Omaha.
Are there any drivers from Omaha?
I
Probably
don't
not.
think so.
I'm gonna go Justin Allgaier.
Okay.
Okay. Fair
He's
enough.
good. He's good. He has 2 wins this year, doesn't he?
He almost won last week. Am I getting that correct?
Did he win? Almost
No,
win last week?
was it the week before? I'm now blanking. He was good
Oh,
recently.
wait, no, he finished second last
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good pick. Yeah, all guy. Claudia.
I'm gonna go with Tyler. No, hold on.
Can I even hear her?
Tyler Reddick. Yes.
Oh, she
Okay,
said
well,
Reddick.
She said Tyler Reddick.
Tyler
That's a
Reddick.
fun pick.
See,
I thought about
31.
that.
Is he in Jordan Anderson?
Yeah, he's a Jordan.
Nice.
All right, okay, never mind.
Should've picked him.
So he's going with Keith McGee to drive his truck, but Tyler
Yeah,
Reddick to
I
drive
don't-
his Xfinity car.
I don't get
You
it.
can tell where he's spending his money.
Yeah,
You don't just say
Who's
no.
the chat guy? I'm seeing a lot of KFB, man.
Yeah, KFB. Just
Yeah,
give him,
yeah,
you might as well just
yeah.
give him KFB.
The
Yeah.
chat's just not going to make up any ground on me this
We need a
week.
big weekend, Allgaier. Pull through for me, my man.
Okay, the Cup Series.
I know I'm taking a risk with the Josh Berry truck pick, so I had to go with Kyle Busch on that one.
Smart man.
All right, so now the cup picks finally.
Who's gonna suck?
Who's gonna suck this weekend?
All right, I'll tell you who is going to suck his butt off so hard this weekend. That sounds
What the hell?
Man, dude, this whole show's.
I'm the
getting all
one
over
who's remained professional.
This is all.
This is
crazy.
what happens when we get all in one place.
This is what happens after 150 episodes.
All
You
right.
stop caring.
It's getting late. Who is going to suck this weekend?
Yes.
Alex Bowman will suck.
But is he really gonna suck though?
But yeah,
He's gonna suck.
Shoot.
Reverse psychology.
He's gonna suck in the Ally 400 in the Ally car.
after winning at the other concrete track
He'll
owned
suck.
by Ally.
He'll suck, I tell you.
Okay.
We know what he's doing.
He'll suck.
Okay.
I'm going with someone who's probably actually going to suck because he's been pretty damn awful for like the past 3 months.
That didn't sound very professional to me, Jarrett.
Yeah.
Sounded pretty like you have a vendetta
Yeah,
against
it's
this person.
pretty personal.
It's supposed to be objective. An objective.
Do we
news source.
remember what the mic picked up earlier?
I picked up a lot of things. I don't
I wasn't
remember.
too critique. I was just making a joke.
We gotta watch it back.
I wasn't talking about it.
Christopher Bell is going to suck
Yeah,
this
he's been
weekend, in my opinion.
Wow. Okay.
The Out of Context Weekly Podcast.
Oh, you're gonna have a field day with this.
Yeah.
Have fun with this.
I hope that there's like 150 posts from that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Christopher Bell's my pick.
All right.
I haven't really thought about this one too much. I'll go Chris Buescher. They've been top 10 almost everywhere, but I think they're better at the mile and a half than they are. Like with the 550 package than they are with the 750. So I think he'll be like 18th this week.
I have a feeling one of these bubble guys is gonna suck. You just said Chris Buescher. Might have to go with Matty D here. It's just inconsistent, you know. It's just very.
Only second race with the new crew chief.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. So Matty D.
Was he gonna be your underdog pick?
No,
No.
No.
I have common sense.
Claudia, who's gonna suck?
Wow.
See, I don't know much about like the this tracker, whatever.
It's new to everybody.
I know,
Basically.
so I feel like it's
You
a
live
blind
here.
pick. So I'm just gonna go Kurt Busch.
For those who can't hear, she said Kurt Busch.
Kurt Busch.
Sorry, can they not hear?
They might be. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
We'll be sure to make him know what you said. So
We'll just
Yeah.
echo.
she's
Or-
basically just watching Shugs make sure he behaves.
We'll echo,
Well, hey,
or as some.
before you know it, one of the guys are gonna go out. Well, he's going to Jared's foot.
Oh, I know that. We'll echo, or as some say,
They'll bite
echo.
somebody.
Only those who watch Bad Batch know what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about? Look
He,
at that.
he gets these references. Yeah, all these
Oh,
references.
good.
Bro.
It's a
I
good
haven't-
one.
I haven't watched enough of Bad Batch yet, so
The
Ico
chat's
and
going with Eric
Ricka.
Almarola. for this
Almarola,
obvious.
I seen that. Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely Almarola for the
And
chat.
people say that I pick the same person every week.
No,
But hey, at this point, that's like shooting a fish in a barrel.
Yeah.
Kidding me?
Okay.
That's like shooting it at point blank range, outside of the barrel,
After it's been out of the water for a while.
and it's glued to the end of the gun.
It's already been shot.
It has been fried already.
It's been shot 16 times.
Completely immobile.
Oh man. All right.
It's
Underdog.
just fish sticks at this
It's a
point.
megalodon shark, so it's the size of a bus. Yeah, it's
What are we
just-
shooting it with? Freaking chain gun?
Well, it's, you said it's
All right, underdogs,
yeah.
and this is actually a pretty good underdog. He has a truck win here. Austin Dillon will be my underdog pick for this one.
Nice. I am gonna go with the teammate of the person who's been testing here the most, Ross Chastain. He's doing good.
Oh, go ahead. I'm gonna go with the teammate of the guy you said, Danny. I'm gonna go with Tyler Reddick.
Ooh.
No,
Well, I like what you
that.
did with that.
I like
name.
that.
I like what you did
I
with
like
that.
how you
name.
rolled the R's.
Yeah.
I didn't know I could do that.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
Daniel Suarez, Trackhouse has obviously been performing better than 23-11 this season, and
Last time
that
we were-
trend will continue.
Last time we were in Tennessee, he was contending for a win.
Yeah, that's right. So, yeah. Daniel Suarez. Claudia.
Well, I'm going to be echoing you again. I'm going to go with Daniel Suarez. I was looking off Dover results because I feel like that's the closest thing.
He got a top 10. He got a
Yes,
top
he
10.
did.
Yeah,
So
that's
why I'm
right.
going with him as well.
And so far, I think the chat is trending that way too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a lot of Suarez a minute ago.
I see Chastain. Okay, now it's starting to get really mixed up. Let's see. Now I see Ricky. Someone picked Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
There's like a ton of people asking me to hold Shugs like he's my child.
Well, he's eating now.
Like a child.
I'm saying still some Suarez.
Give him Daniel.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Give him
Hey,
Suarez.
just give it to him.
Give him all.
Welcome to the chat.
It's Suarez.
So,
All right.
All right.
I keep wiping my glasses off and they
Now-
get worse somehow.
Darian.
Now, who's gonna win this weekend?
at Nashville Superspeedway
So he got his very first NASCAR win here, Brad Keselowski.
He did? Oh, that's right, he did. Yeah,
And,
2008.
he had two. He's had a total of 2 wins in the past year at Nashville Superspeedway, I think.
Yeah.
But he won once for Penske as well. Brad Keselowski.
I just realized going back to Nashville Superspeedway would be like going back to memory lane for some of these drivers, especially Keselowski.
There's a few, that. If I got a chance to talk to Keselowski this weekend, I would want to ask him, hey, what's it mean being here at the place where you basically
Had so much success,
your winning
junior
career?
motorsports. Yeah.
What is going on?
He's
over
trying to
here?
clean his
My
glasses.
glasses
I don't
are-
know what he's doing. He's trying
What's
to
up
clean
my
his
shirt? Why are they so much still wearing shirts? All right, sorry.
Jesus, Velma.
Man.
I can't see with my glasses.
I'm next. I'm gonna stick with the hot hand here. I know it's predictable, but I'm gonna go with Larson. That team's just been adapting so much better than everybody else, and I think that they have the best chance to adapt to this track quickly and get the win. And Larson right now is just on fire, so I'll go with him. He did really well at the last concrete track. Just matter of his teammate being better, which is possible again, but I don't think that it happens twice. But I could be wrong.
I think you are wrong. I'm going with the guy Danny says is going to suck. We all know he doesn't really mean that.
Yeah.
Alex Bowman, he won at Richmond and he won at Dover, which I think Dover maybe is the most comparable track to this. Richmond's same rules package at least, so I think there's something to be said for that.
Yeah.
Both races were won with late race moves. I'd like to see him run up front more consistently. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I think he'll be in the top 3 or 4 and have a shot towards the end. So
In all seriousness, I do kind of think that is who's going to win. But,
Which is
but-
why I didn't pick him, because Danny didn't mean it when he said he'd suck.
Yeah, in case y'all didn't know, I picked him to suck twice this year, and he won both times.
Yeah.
So, being my home track, he's my favorite driver. I kind of want to see it.
Yeah, I was tossing up between, obviously, anybody in the Hendrick Motorsports camp. I feel like has a shot this weekend.
no, really?
Yeah, I know,
Wow.
right? Surprising.
What would make you? They're not that good, are they?
Yeah,
Dude, It's
Coming out of nowhere.
2018, right?
Right,
I
yeah.
don't know how I could pick against Derek Cope.
Yeah. But no,
What,
you know,
1990.
William Byron has been someone who has been extremely consistent this year, but it's like you forget that he does have 1 win this season at Homestead too. So I'm feeling William Byron this weekend. I think he'll get it done this weekend.
Claudia, who do you think?
Yeah.
I'm wishing the best for you. I'm gonna go Alex Bowman.
There you go.
Alex Bowman
She
for a
said
guess.
Bowman.
Yeah. Is Bowman the
Shit.
Showman still his nickname or no? Not
Yeah, I
anymore.
think that's the one I try to run with.
Mm.
The chat
call
is a
him
lot of
that, right?
Logano's, a lot of Hamlins, Elliott's.
Nobody likes us. I'm like, what? Where did that even come from?
I don't know.
They sold T-shirts. I just
Someone
don't get
picked
it.
Omega.
I think it's because like out of all the 400 drivers, he's like usually
The most forgettable, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
surprised-
know.
not really that, just like the one you don't see as many fans for.
I'm surprised no one picked Ricca.
Picked
These
who?
guys have no idea what I'm talking about, and I love it.
I'm seeing a mix of Harvick, Kyle Busch, and
And Larson, yeah, one of those 3.
And there's
Give him Harvick.
there's a few Bowmans. There's a good amount of Bowmans coming in too.
It'd be funny if they get to pick Harvick after trashing him in all the super chats.
Pick 'em to
We
win.
should give him Harvick just for the hell of it, just to mess with them.
I don't know. I'm seeing more Larson and Bowman. At
Yeah.
This point.
all right.
We gotta be fair.
Well, there's some
Alright.
KFBs, some Elliott's.
I'm starting to see more Bowmans than I am Larson, honestly.
Hey, they picked Hunter
Hot time.
Now there's a lot of
Hunter.
Kyle Busch coming in.
and Crosshair.
Yeah, I just see Larson and Bowman. Basically.
Yeah.
That's all I see.
Larson.
It's a toss-up between Bowman and Larson at this point, honestly.
Who do you want them to have, Danny?
Yeah, who do you want? It's your
It's your-
channel.
yeah,
dude.
your channel, your house.
Who do you
We
want
should
them?
set like 2 bowls of food out. One says Larson, one says Bowman, and have Shug. See which one he
Yeah.
goes to.
Is there an echo in here?
Honestly, I'm seeing more Bowmans than I am Larson.
All right,
All right,
give him maybe.
You gotta give him Bowman. Your bed's been made, chat.
All right, and that wraps it up. We'll update next week on. pick
What a
points.
night.
Awesome.
Can we eat cookie cake now?
Yeah, I think
Almost.
that's next.
We have a few more
Oh,
support
yes.
from viewers like you.
We're not sharing the cookie cake with all 500 of y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that. Groovy Goose
That'd
coming
be
in at
unsanitary.
$4.99. In honor of the All-Star race, y'all should change seating arrangement 7 times. Spin a UFO, have fun at Nashville.
Wait, what?
Wait, change seating arrangements?
We're not
Yeah.
playing musical chairs.
Oh, yeah. I don't. No,
This
thank
is
you.
a, this
But
is
thank
a,
you.
This is
I think
honestly
it's
a really,
Holland.
this is honestly a really tight fit as it is. We ain't moving.
Yeah,
so.
no.
I'm afraid
It's all
gonna
good. Yeah,
break it.
you're good. You're good.
Thing's gonna spin off
I
and hit
barely
me in the
moved
face.
it, and we went a million miles an hour. Flying Gator coming up $1.99. Appreciate that. Darian, I'll let you read that one.
Oh, jeez.
Horny for Forney. East Step / Welsh edition.
Welsh, like the fruit snacks?
Craig Bush, the brother of Kurt and Kyle, $2. Harvick the cheater sucks.
Oh.
LMAO, nice mullet, Jarrett.
I have long hair up front. Come on, man.
He's not.
I don't got a mullet.
He's all party, no business.
Yeah.
Mike take flight $4.99. Blaney jacked up Byron on the final stage and ruined his chances to win. But the funny thing is, Byron goes home to his sister.
Oh no, bro! No, you did not.
Oh
bro.
my
No, you
gosh!
did not.
There it is.
Damn.
Dislocation $4.99. Taco Bell needs to bring back the quesarito and something natural. Kevin Harvick is a very sus person. Hashtag 2 sauce.
You gotta be kidding me. Now we're talking about Taco Bell.
Ryan Blaney is Rainbow Road $1.99. Make sure the water is fresh, not from a sewer. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh, we're talking about water earlier.
Yeah, I know, but
Okay.
Are tracks using just like raw sewage, or what is the call?
Apparently,
Wherever this comes from, you're getting it, guys.
there's no raw sewage at
Bristol-
Nashville though.
At Bristol
We're not-
last year, I would have
serving
taken
that.
it. I would have been like, sure.
Oh, it's a chocolate milkshake? Monday Morning Racer, $20, and that is greatly appreciated. Monday Morning Racer, it is good to see you, and thank you for that donation. SMI tracks are the most strict tracks that I have encountered. Example, on Monday testing for NHRA teams at ZMAX, you had to present your hard card to get in. I have never had to do that at any other drag strip for testing.
Yeah, drag racing's usually really lean.
Dude, they let anybody in.
Honestly, I've been to NHRA one time at Bristol.
They let you in, bro.
If you just had a ticket, I
They let
think
you in,
you
yeah.
basically had a hot pass.
Same with
Yeah.
Vegas, yeah. That's awesome.
What's the strictest NASCAR track y'all been to?
Daytona?
Coda.
Daytona.
Oh, Daytona last year.
Well, damn, like we were like
Well,
on the pit lane
yeah.
and stuff. and they were,
I'm
like,
gonna
telling
get
us
skin cancer
So-
because of Coda.
So at Daytona, I like to take a well, hand me that little tripod over there.
Oh, there you go.
I like to take this and just have my camera on it because it helps me stabilize a little bit better.
They said
Just-
no, you can't have that.
Yeah, I got told like I couldn't even have my backpack. Just told me like turn
Yeah.
around, leave your group, go put that in your car.
They thought
and
it was
then
like
you
a
can come back.
selfie stick.
They thought I was gonna start going.
No, I thought it was a weapon or something, idiots.
I would have said
They
Auto
found
Club.
the weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah.
When I went to Auto Club
Right.
Speedway, they just were they confined fans to where they could go. Like if you had like a garage pass something, it was very strict about where you could step and where you could go.
Well, I hear the infield there is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
At Auto Club, what?
I'll tell you guys after the show.
Okay.
I don't get that reference.
I'm not going to.
Alex Viveros, $10. Appreciate that. On your point about the cooler deal, I got super sick when I was younger, not drinking enough water. I had a 104-degree fever, so dizzy I could not walk, and etc. Tracks must be ready for hot weather. That
Yeah,
is
and if
true.
they're going to do Atlanta in the middle of the day, that's asking for a lawsuit.
Like, yeah, you will get a lawsuit if someone's
Getting
like,
sued.
well, I wasn't allowed to bring water.
It's
in."
not even if you're not allowed to. If you're not going to let people bring water, have enough concessions
Yeah,
open that people
have it
can
ready.
buy
Well,
it.
and don't charge like $5 or $6
Yeah.
per water bottle too.
But
like,
the problem is, even if I had $20 to spend on water, I couldn't have gotten it at Bristol, and it looks like you couldn't get it easily at Texas this
we
weekend.
barely
That's
got
a problem.
it. We barely got it on Saturday at Coda.
Yeah, so that's the problem. Have more
Couldn't
concessions
even get
open.
my queso fries in time.
I get it's like oh, we're only at 25% capacity, so let's only have 25, or let's have 10% of the concessions. And it was stupid.
Arcane Draconus gives $5. Appreciate that. What is everyone's opinion on NASCAR running a 1970 style Daytona Charger style wing for All-Star, if any race? Also SRX style. Hashtag long live the wing dream. So here's my thoughts on it. NASCAR fans hated this. I'm surprised that they actually like it in SRX.
See, I've
looks
never
like-
been a fan of any car wings. I like normal spoilers or nothing.
See, I don't know. It's just like that. Something about that Dodge, man. Like with that wing and stuff. I was like,
I think it was the whole package. I think if
it
you
looked
slapped
like
that on
fun.
one of these cars,
yeah, it wouldn't look good. It
wouldn't
wouldn't look as
good.
appealing.
Yeah.
No way.
It just fit it.
Yeah.
Philip Richards, thank you for becoming a member of Danny B Superfans.
What's up, man?
Appreciate you joining up with us here. Preston Freels gives $2.99. Biff isn't racing this week.
is he not?
Is it? Oh crap! We got to change our
Y'all
picks.
are hoes.
Okay, I'm going to Tony Stewart. then.
Okay.
Because I mean,
Yeah.
you do have to pick someone who is racing. I'm going to go Tony Stewart.
Yeah.
I'll pick the hometown guy.
Thank you for letting
Do
us
we even know
by
who
the
that
way.
is?
Nope, but I'll pick him.
Whoever the local guy is.
We don't do our research.
Is he under 40?
Watch it be like, oh, here's Kyle Larson.
Oh my
Oh, that
whoa.
would be funny.
Hell yeah!
I'd love to see that. That'd be hilarious.
Honestly, they should get him for an SR.
I want to
They
see.
should.
There'll be so many fun flags.
Kyle just lapped the field for the third time. Fun
Oh,
fact, we're going to introduce 3-lap waiver rounds.
Okay, new rule. Larson, go sit down for a minute.
He's going to go out and get some ice cream with his crew.
Larson's asking for a backup car after Michael Waltrip rated him. We're not giving him one. He's gonna run this car
Larson
with
is
the fenders
now-
hanging off of it.
Larson now being required to run the 3 wheels. Still beats them all.
Larson has been asked to bring out a tricycle. He still beat him.
He's on one of the 4-wheelers that they use to like scout the track.
Antar Doss, $1.99. Appreciate that. Kevin Harvick is the greatest driver ever.
There we go. There's some
There
positive.
you go. Finally.
Scott McNew, $2. Kyle Busch for the retirement win.
I hope it happens, but it's probably not.
No, Cito. No.
What?
What?
In the chat. No, Cito. No.
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 Hell no.
Well,
No, Eric, stop.
Maybe,
Come on.
if the money's right.
exactly.
No.
What the heck? Yeah,
Platinum.
Eric's focuses solely on feet.
No, y'all don't want it. My feet are
Wait,
hideous.
would that be Eric's OnlyFans or Eric's Groovy fans?
Only groovy fans.
This is getting complicated. It's not
Platinum
worth it anymore.
Paradise, $4.99. You guys are forgetting Nashville is 1.33 miles, not 1.5.
No, I remember.
I said that.
I
Close
remember
enough.
that.
Close enough.
It's
Close
the
enough.
750 package. So it's
Close
different.
enough.
I've literally brought it up multiple times.
Yeah, I thought we mentioned it. But
No, somebody said it. I can't remember.
PTM Billy, $2.99. Will we have a chance for a meetup for you guys? Have we? Well,
We're going to work on
if
something.
there is a tweet up, we will definitely be
Be
there. I
there.
can tell you
I
that
won't miss
for
it this
sure.
time like Coda.
and keep an eye on Twitter because we might be giving away something at the track Friday. If anyone's gonna be there for Friday,
If you have
early,
a truck, you might want to be on the lookout. For
we might be
something.
doing something kind of funky on Friday. I don't really know what it is yet, but it will be something funky. So keep an eye on our Twitters.
Yeah. Blue Jimmy 48 fan, good to see you. Haven't wheezed this hard. Thanks for the many laughs tonight. Yep, no problem. We've laughed pretty hard too.
Yeah.
We all need it.
Tyler Tinsley coming in at $4.99. Appreciate that. This one is for Darian. How do you like your chances in the Dynaco 400?
Oh, I like them greatly. I got as good as chances as anybody. Good a chance as anybody, basically.
goodest chances.
Me and Sloppy, 1-2. 1-2.
Jay Booker, $5. Show a little Eric Jones love. Great driver, driving garbage cars.
Yep,
I gotta
yep.
agree with that.
Yep, I agree. Yep.
I know it. Let's see.
Joe Gibbs just told him to get lost.
Bristol, he was having a good run in that car,
He
wasn't
was, yeah.
he?
Just can't seem to finish this year. That's the problem. Runs well, just can't finish.
That was the problem
Yeah.
last year too. I wonder if there is something to the driver there. I don't know if I call him a great driver. I'm with Eric.
He's
Jones.
a good
I call him a
If-
good
if-
driver.
If
in that
Richard
car.
Petty ends up becoming the
Toyota.
new Toyota team,
I hope he stays.
He better stay.
Yeah, I
he
hope
better
Jones
stay.
Yeah.
is still
Build
the
your team
driver.
around him. Yeah, Eric
yeah,
Jones.
I
Perfect guy.
think that's a good chance to get him back into similar equipment.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that is it for the Super Chestnut. You guys have been very, very, very generous, especially that 150 to start off. Definitely did not expect that, and nor do we ever ask for that, but we're always grateful when that comes in.
And next week, we'll be on my channel, June 23rd.
You sound so sad when you said that.
Wednesday, I'm sorry.
Because we'll be away from each other.
We'll be in
next
different
week.
Yeah.
corners of the
Yeah.
country
We'll be in
again.
4 different
next-
parts of the
next
country.
week.
We have to social distance again?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll be on Wednesday, June 23rd, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 Central Time. And I want to say something really quick. You know, a lot of people fall, you know, and I promise I won't make this all sad or anything. A lot of people, follow all of us on different social media, and you probably saw what happened this past week. I just want to say thank you guys so much for how kind you've been. I know we complain about Twitter and stuff and social media, but honest to God, you guys put the absolute best out there, and it really meant a lot. And I just want to thank you guys because it proves that we have amazing people that watch us every week, and we have just absolutely the best people, fans, whatever you want to call, podcast nation, whatever.
Supporters.
Yeah, supporters. So thank you guys. And I'll say this. I love my dog Gus. I'm gonna miss him, but I want to tell you guys something to end out tonight that my mom said about him and made me think, and it's true. Gus, the one thing you need to know about him is that he made every day the best day ever. No matter what happened, he'd get in trouble, he'd dig through the garbage, get in trouble, go in the other room with his tail between his legs, come back out 5 minutes later wanting to just be around everybody and be happy because every day was the best day ever. So kind of like how Dylan Smith says it's a good day to be alive, make every day the best day
great
ever.
day to
Great
be
day
alive.
to be alive.
Yeah, great day.
Make every day the best day ever. This was pretty damn close for me, I got to be honest. This has been absolutely amazing. And I can't, if we're able to do this in person more often, man, this is just scratching the surface.
Maybe every week we do this in person someday.
This ain't a bad area to start off doing it.
Yeah, I
Ain't
like
bad.
it.
Yeah.
So you know what? Let's have some fun this weekend. If you're at the track, come say hi because, man, this is going to be fun. The UFO is about ready to explode.
It's
Yeah, I
making
can
a
hear it,
weird
bro.
noise.
It's literally like
Why is it doing that?
It's overheated.
yeah, it actually is overheated. Like,
Oh my god.
yeah. So we probably should get out of here. I have
Is it
something
gonna like
for
fly
everybody.
off and like nail us?
Look at this. Look at.
He's got a whole
That's what made
pack.
the drive.
Yep.
They didn't. Oh, he didn't fly. And I was gonna say security didn't confiscate that thing.
Not yet. No, not yet. I literally
so
here it goes.
beat up.
It's literally
Oh,
gonna
God.
it's literally gonna
explode,
fall.
and it's gonna freaking.
I should probably back up so I don't blow out the microphones. So
You'll still blow it out, and we won't even know.
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna back up.
But this was a fun show. Thank you
Thanks
guys
for
so
tuning
much
in.
for watching this week.
Hold on.
What?
I brought something for everyone.
Oh, good thing you backed up.
We got croissants.
We
Everyone's back
forgot.
Get it? Come
Hell
on.
yeah! Oh
Bring it on
yeah!
in,
While the
everybody.
going is good.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah,
Cheers,
cheers.
everybody.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Clink, clink.
Made like a thud.
Ready?
Yep. Alrighty. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Tell me when.
I'm
Go
really
ahead,
good.
do it now. We got the thing going.
See you this weekend.
Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
It's all just ice. Are they eating the cookie cake without me? I should have